So anyway, we're here. This is the third part of our follower one-shot, which is not actually a one-shot anymore.
Try-shot!
Try-shot.
We're just gonna keep going.
We're gonna keep trying.
And we're gonna see where we go, so here it goes.
That's good.
How are we looking in frame, by the way? Are we all...
Yeah, you might want to scooch over a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody else is pretty good.
And I've got chat here, so I can keep track of the chat.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Good. Look at you.
Is that,
Yes.
wait, are you
All
watching?
you
Okay.
beautiful people.
I'm not watching.
And
it.
on
I was like, is it on a delay again?
It's always on a delay.
Is Jamesy there?
That way
I
we
don't
can
know.
bleep out the swear words.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
The network, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, so here we are again in Castle Eindrock. You guys had just defeated the ghost of King of Alanon and just did some serious work on the fallen paladin, Alvin Moore. I believe your final act was to plunge your blade through his eye.
Through his eye.
It was, yes.
So that kills most people, including him. So you guys walk out from the throne room into the upstairs, and you see the doors to the front have opened, and in rushes Roric and two other figures. Steve being one of them. Fucking Steve, he made it. He flicks an icon, and Roric was like, sure, I guess.
Not for long.
I brought Steve!
I understand what you guys are saying, but...
He
Steve
helped
will
me.
be this guy. He's got a yellow cloak. So that's a thing about Steve you guys didn't know.
Oh.
Well, you would have. And a lady.
Oh.
This woman, looking at her, has recently cut off both of her ears.
Oh!
Ow! We finally found someone who cut off their ears.
Oh.
Yeah.
What did she wish for?
Yeah, that's fine.
She...
Well,
well, you guys could roleplay. I talked to Pat about this
sure,
before.
Daughter?
Yeah, her daughter.
Because her daughter was taken.
By the way, folks, if you hear that, that's a popcorn popper, an air popper in the background. If you don't have one, you should get one.
They're sweet.
They're great.
Yeah.
not
Also,
a chainsaw.
I learned last night you can use them to roast coffee, to dry out your herbs, to roast pine nuts so they don't burn. Thank you, Alton Brown. Let's continue with the game. I'm sorry.
Wow. Good.
the more you know.
Yeah. You guys look at her, you'll recognize her. When you were first riding into the village, I believe it was Silly Sally, almost hit a small girl
Oh yeah.
with her horse. This is her mother.
Oh.
Oh. And her daughter, she will sob to you guys because you're standing right there. It's been taken in the night.
No.
She tried to tell her to stay inside because it was dangerous, but she was out looking for her pick.
Oh yeah.
She disappeared.
I remember her.
So maybe sometime in the hours you guys will listen into a pleasant story.
Oh no, yes.
Yeah.
The story.
Yeah. It's the best story ever.
This was a tribute, but yes. Or we have a tribute of it, yes.
Yeah. The tribute to the
greatest
story.
story in the world.
Yeah.
Maybe during that hour, some activity happened outside in the rest of the castle. You don't know what
I
happened.
don't even know.
But it seems as though another child has been kidnapped.
Shit.
Shit is right.
And we haven't seen this child come into the castle.
Ron is gonna come up to you, and he's gonna say, "How's your still, buddy?"
It's all burned down.
Good. I'm glad. I'm glad your still is burned down.
I'm sorry I had
Why'd
to go.
you go? You had to go?
I had to.
You had to.
There's a lot, there's much.
Shut
There's
up.
a lot.
Ron, he's here now, and I'm on your side with this. And he's here now. Let's find your kids.
It's only because he's a drow.
Alright.
I'm half drow.
Half drow.
Well, he's a half orc, so he knows the struggle. Yeah.
Oh, you're a half orc drow.
No, Ron's is half orc.
Yeah.
I'm half drow.
I see.
We get each other.
Yeah. You're just a regular old half elf. There's
just
no
a guy.
discrimination going on.
You're just a guy.
Gregor will look to Ron and go, do you want me to hold him so you can punch him?
I'll wait till later.
Alright.
Good to see you too.
So,
Whoa.
Steven's gonna. How's it going, guys? How are you?
I'm good.
Doing pretty good.
Hey.
There's like zombies out there.
Yeah.
They're all gross.
Yeah.
They kind of look like
happens.
naked people.
They
That
do.
happens when the dead reanimate.
He's missing a tooth.
Oop.
One of his front teeth.
Oop.
So, what are we doing? What's the plan?
We're going through this door.
That door right there?
We cleared that area. We found a leaf princess and a dead lady and some ghosts. So now, yeah, we're going that way.
Wait,
Wow.
queen?
Yeah,
Wow.
princess.
The moon queen.
It's a queen, not a
Whatever.
princess.
So I met the gnome.
She's a flower.
You met the gnome.
Flower.
The gnome, the gnome lady, the wizard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She said you have a key
I do.
to an ingredient that is being held within the bottom of the castle that she said she wants.
Oh.
Hey, that's not food.
Maybe we could barter for that like little robot dragon.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, by the way, Greggy, I've been thinking about it. I think you should wear this ring. It has electric powers. Thank you, Claire.
Thanks, Claire. Delicious popcorn.
So now you're gonna hit things from far away. With lightning.
Alright, so this is a chain lightning ring, right?
Yeah. It's got one charge, chain lightning.
Because I don't have it.
And it's got a 50% chance of recharging.
Recharging. Okay,
Which means it's got a 50% chance of, not recharging. But
fair enough.
what are you gonna do? Alright, so you guys can proceed onward
Alright.
with your entourage of NPCs.
Did we look at this hat? We didn't look at this
No, that's
hat.
where we're going
right?
here.
That's where you guys
we only
are
did the one
Right.
left.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, Steve, why don't you go first? Since
Yeah,
you're the strongest.
Steve. You go check it
Alright,
out,
Ron.
Steve.
That's wrong.
I'm gonna grab Steve and say, get out
No.
of here. And I'm going through. No, I'm gonna look for traps.
Okay, good. That's a good idea.
Is that an investigation or
Trying to kill
Go
Steve.
first.
Silly Sally is trying to
Is
murder
it-
Steve. Alright.
I don't know what you're talking
looking for traps?
about.
Yeah.
Steve doesn't
Guidance.
know
You have guidance?
Silly
Yeah.
Sally.
this whole
With
time.
Stu
Natural
knows
20.
such
Alright,
thing.
cool.
That was a 3.
So that is a 20. That's a 30.
Knowing layouts of castles.
Oh, I have
in
advantage,
general-
but-
and you have advantage. Knowing layouts of castles in general, you open the door. There's a long hallway. Long hallways always trapped. You look around and you see that there's like the first 10-foot section is like one giant pressure plate. It'll certainly trigger a trap.
How much?
Don't step on
How
that.
much weight?
Pressure plate.
Okay.
Let's go over it. Or deactivate it. I don't know if I can do that. I have these tools. I can try.
Alright, you can try to deactivate it.
I believe in
Can the
you.
little leaf
4.
guys walk on it without it? Like,
Yes.
are they light enough?
Sure.
Oh, I have advantage. That's much
Oh,
better.
never
Oh wait,
mind.
and that no, I didn't reroll that. So that was what did you say?
4.
4, 16, 16, 21, 23.
Cool. That'll do it. You've seen this sort of pressure plate before and the stairs, so you're familiar with it already, and you're able to stick your pitons in a way. Did you have pitons?
Yes,
right? You
I
said
did.
that.
Yep.
You were able to stick a couple pitons on it so that it kind of sticks it in without falling at all, and you feel comfortable standing on it.
We should be good.
As
Steve, test
you
it,
walk.
just to be sure.
All right, Steve will do that for sure. He'll step out, he'll go, and he'll jump on it a little bit, and he'll like kick one of your pitons.
Don't do that, Steve. Just
No?
walk. Just walk.
He kicks it a little
Let
more
him-
because he's a
let him
jerk.
go.
And then he
Let him
starts
go.
walking down the hall, and nothing happens.
Alright.
Does he walk with the
He
fire?
does that. This is how he walks. And if you saw my feet, you would see that he does like a weird like double step every time he takes a step.
That is
He's
weird.
dancing like Peter Parker in Spider-Man 3.
Oh wow!
Going
Now I
down
really
the
don't like
Oh,
Steve.
no.
Now I really
Oh
don't like
no,
Steve.
Steve, no.
Alright, so in the hallway above there's windows to the outside, and there's a door to your left about halfway, and then a door at the far end of the hallway. You see small little slits that are about 10 feet tall inside the walls. You imagine some sort of trap might have triggered out of them had you not investigated for the pressure plates.
Good
Sweet.
job, best friend.
What do you think? Side hall or down the hall?
Where,
Left.
Oh,
Where in?
You wanna search for
little
traps
strip
again?
There?
Sure.
Is that what's going on?
yeah, we're here, so this
We're
is
gonna go in there. Okay, cool.
Dose.
Oh, that's a 16. I rerolled 16s.
Oh,
That's a 9, but I have advantage. That is a 6. So 9, what'd you say?
2.
2, 11, 19.
you do not see any traps.
I think we're good.
All right, in we go.
Open the door.
Alright, so you guys are
Steve, go
open
first.
the door. Steve opens the door, and there is another hallway. This has it's got sconces with blue flames lit up down it, and a purple rug that rolls down the length, and there are 4 sets of doors on either side of the hall.
Do the
And
doors
a
have
door
windows?
at the end. There is no door at the end. It's just a large open archway that seems to open up into a large dining hall.
Okay. Do any of these doors have windows in them?
No,
No.
none of them have windows. They're all nicely.
Knock on a door.
Alright, you knock on a door. There's no response.
It's spooky.
They could be sleeping. Who knows?
Spooky? It's just a door.
It's a spooky door.
It's
It's
just a
silent.
On
Most
the
doors
door.
are.
That other door in the corner is like, ha ha ha. Oh
I'm gonna open.
See?
Animated
I'm gonna check
door.
the door on the left for traps. The first door on the left.
no! Alright, you look for traps.
Ooh, natural 1. Thank you for the advantage. Oops. 3, which I re-rolled. 9. So 10, 18 or 17.
Alright, you do not see any traps on these doors.
Is it open?
I'm gonna open it.
You open the door and it looks to be a guest room. It's got a bed, it's got a little nightstand, there's a chest in the corner.
Is there a key anywhere?
Is there a key anywhere? You can roll for investigation. Roll for one.
Oh no.
I'm gonna investigate
8.
with my best friend.
You don't find any.
I
any
found
keys.
nothing.
I got a 15.
You also don't find any
Ah.
keys. Looking in the chest, you see bed linens. Unusual that they're in such good shape. You know, you'd think sitting in a castle for thousands of years, they would be rotted away.
Well, I mean, there's that ghost guy who's cleaning.
Yeah,
He's really good at his
that's
job.
right.
Who's that? Joe?
No,
That
Kate.
was
T?
I don't know. One of them.
Fa.
Bob.
Fa, that's right.
Magic linens.
Magic linens.
I have them all written
I don't
down.
think I can.
That's what I say because clearly these must be magical linens to survive this long.
Yeah, I got it.
Clearly.
There's a nice 4-poster bed as well.
I knock on one of the posts to see if it's hollow.
No, it's not. Solid.
Solid.
Well made.
It's
Fine
nice.
craftsmanship.
Yeah.
All right.
Check the rest of the
Almost
rooms.
droop
let's
quality.
Just whoa!
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 Almost.
All right, we'll go across the hall.
You go across the hall.
To
Yeah.
the door. I
No.
knock.
No,
You knock.
I knock.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
She knocks, and then she opens the door, and you see another guest room. This one is in just as good shape as the other one. It also has a chest, and it's full of bed linens. Roll me for investigation. In fact, why don't you guys just do some investigation rolls for all, because they're all guest rooms.
16.
19.
Natural 20. There it is.
Natural 20.
10.
10.
So 27 if that.
27? Good.
27. Without guidance.
Nice. So as you guys are investigating, you take a cursory glance into each of the rooms, and you find underneath one of the beds with a 27, you will find a symbol of an old god.
Mm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do we know what god? I'm just an old god.
Perhaps you could roll for religion and see.
This is an old god symbol. Anybody know what this is?
No! Natural
Silly
one.
fellas, like probably not.
Silly, I don't care. Don't pay
11.
attention.
Gods,
It's a
right?
thing. There's a guy.
11.
They
11,
They
you
just
got it.
17.
17.
do stuff. Maybe.
It reminds you of the statue that you saw in the church outside, but you're unable to identify it. It's eating away at you. You feel like it's right there, but you just can't bring out a name.
Maybe with a little guidance.
Certainly evil.
This is
People.
same thing as in that church. I don't know what it is. It's bothering me. But I also hate God, so I probably wasn't paying too close attention because it was a church. Because
Fair.
deities are stupid.
Yeah, but statues are cool.
I walk out of the room.
Anything else of note in this room that we should
No,
Oh.
nothing else of note.
Alright. Next room?
Yeah. Oh, shit!
Oh shit.
I will take out a piece of parchment.
Okay.
Oh, no, I don't have parchment. But I do have ink and a pen. So I'm going to take one of the pillowcases and sketch the symbol on it in case I need it later.
Alright. Good. You good job. Looks nice. What's your sleight of hand modifier?
2.
Good enough.
You should sketch
You should sketch it next time, maybe.
Well,
Do you have an ink and a pen now?
I don't know.
I don't know
I don't
if she
think
brought
so.
an ink and a pen.
I bought ink and a pen.
It's good to have an ink and pen, especially
Unless they come in and
you
explore.
got a spell book, right?
No, I don't.
Definitely evil. So.
Oh, I do. I have my tome.
Yeah, and you draw the symbol, and then you actually, it feels a little evil. You feel a little evil for drawing it.
See, that's why I didn't do it.
What kind of evil? The symbol?
It's an evil symbol. It's pretty evil. What's up?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not surprised because it was next to a.
Let Steve hold it.
No, it's my spell. Or it's my pillowcase.
Alright, well.
I don't know.
Steve's like
I'm
leaning
not
over your
surprised.
shoulder.
Oh god, Steve,
Yeah.
Steve, could you take a step? Could you take a step back? Could you?
Well, yeah, okay,
Thank you,
sure.
thank you.
And he's gonna trip and fall into the wall.
Oh, God.
Fucking Steve. So yeah, the statue of this god was right next to a statue of Loth, so it makes sense that it would be evil.
Alright.
Itchy nose.
Next room.
Alright.
I knock on the door.
Knock on the door. No response.
Alright. Steve, open the door.
I don't think anybody's home.
You open the
I
door.
don't know.
There's no one in there. It's almost identical to the other rooms you've seen.
I knock on all the doors.
You knock on, knock, knock, knock. Hello.
Was there a hello?
Yeah.
From what door?
From the last door on the left.
Oh. This door took back, so if you want to talk to the door.
Did the door talk back or something from the
No,
other
the door
side
didn't
of the
talk
door?
back. From the other side.
I wasn't really paying attention, if we're being honest with each other right now.
From the other side of the door.
Hello.
Who is it?
You started this.
I
For
did.
you.
Can we come in?
No.
Why not?
Because I'm naked.
Well, you should put some clothes on.
Well, I was planning on doing that.
Alright, well, wait. Take your time.
How long are you prepared to wait?
I don't know, like 5 minutes.
Right, 5 minutes goes by. You hear some like light singing from inside, but the door doesn't open.
Another 10 minutes.
Steve.
Yes, hello.
Are you good?
I'm getting ready.
Oh my.
Ha!
Steve, get in there.
Steve, go in.
Steve tries to open the door. It's locked.
I'll pick the lock. What'd you give me? 3. 18, 23, 25.
You pick the lock.
Unless it's Steve who's better.
Steve, go in.
Oh.
Okay, guys. Sounds like a good
Steve
idea.
on it. Or her, it goes, I don't know what it would be.
We'll see.
Could be anything at this point.
Okay. Steve.
Go, Steve, find out.
Steve goes, okay, and he goes to open the door, and he opens it up, and you just hear this ungodly screech come from inside the door. And I'm gonna need everybody in the hallway to make a Constitution saving throw, including Steve, I guess, because he's in there.
20.
Natural 20.
16.
All right.
29?
29. You're fine.
Constitution?
You're fine. Yeah, Constitution.
16.
Plus you get an extra.
Oh, plus
whatever.
4. 33.
We have
Yeah, you got it. You're like, whatever. My ears are full of earwax.
Plus 4?
Plus 4.
24.
Plus 5.
You're fine. Oh yeah, he's got a plus 5. He's got a
34.
5. Ooh.
25.
You're okay.
16.
All
Did you
right.
add his 5?
Oh, wait, no, am I supposed to?
Yeah.
I have 5. 21.
21. And what'd you get?
With the 5?
With the 5, yeah.
21.
All right, you guys are all fine.
Sweet.
Steve, however,
Aw.
is not doing so
Steve,
great.
this is my
Steve goes to like shut the door, and he turns back, and his eyes are melted out of his face.
Oh!
Yeah.
Steve!
And he's like just like
I'm
stumbling
so
around.
sorry,
He's
Steve.
like, "What's happening to me?"
I feel bad now.
And he's gonna like start reaching around for you guys, and he is gonna stumble into Quentin
Oh, gross.
with his eye gook slowly.
Aw, I feel
He
bad
looks
for
like
you.
he's aged like 15, 20 years.
Prestidigitation on his eye goop so
Ooh,
we can get
all right, well, it's gone, but his eye sockets are now hollowly staring into you.
Oh dear.
Aw.
I can't see anything. This is terrible.
I'm sorry, Steve. Just sit down right
Why
here.
did you make me open that
Just sit
door?
down right
We
here.
suggested it,
You're
alright?
right.
Sally,
he'll sit down right
yours.
there.
Suggested
I
it.
gently-
It was- I
gently pet his
suggested.
head.
It's
It's okay, Steve.
He's gonna start sobbing, and
It's
like
okay,
he's
Steve.
like running like a lot of snot out of his nose. And he's
Oh,
gonna grab your
Steve.
sleeve and wipe his nose with it.
Oh God, Steve.
I'm gonna take my mirror and peek around the corner through the crack in the door.
Okay.
Cause you smart.
Yeah, you're gonna see just a beautiful woman who's getting ready.
Is she covered? She decent?
She's like got like a corset on and like you know those
Okay, that would
those
take a
big
long
frilly panties
Mhm.
on the bottom. So she's got that. She's like doing her makeup.
And I pulled the mirror away. So,
Some doors you shouldn't open.
So.
I shut the door. Check the door across the hallway.
Okay. It's not locked.
Open the door.
This one is also empty. My word, I say, some people are so rude.
I know, right? Sorry.
What
Steve
happened
just-
to his eyes?
They're melted.
I know, I'm talking to the lady.
Oh.
Wasn't she just talking?
Yes, but she was talking through the closed door.
Oh.
She was complaining loudly at you guys.
Oh.
As she has every right to. Steve should not talk about her.
Yeah, where's Steve? What was he thinking, that
Yeah,
guy?
I know. God.
Steve, you guys want to put Steve to bed in one of these beds?
Steve, you want to
does
go take a
anybody
lie down?
No, I'm still good. I'll just hold on to your cloak. And
Oh.
he'll go into the sound of your
Does
voice,
anybody
like
have
reaching
gemstones?
and grab your cloak.
Ooh, I know. I'm gonna take 2 gold coins,
Mm-hmm.
2 platinum coins.
Ooh.
I have them.
Nice.
I'm gonna say, Steve, don't move. And I'm gonna put them in his eye sockets. So
Ooh.
he's got like the head side of the coin are like in there, so it doesn't look as gross.
Still looks
Still
pretty
unnerving.
gross.
Yeah.
It actually hurts him a little bit, but does it look cool?
You look awesome.
All right, great. And he's gonna hold on to your cloak.
My cloak?
Yeah, your cloak.
Oh, God.
And he's just gonna be talking to you the whole time while
Oh,
you
God.
go into the next room.
This
Bro.
is my nightmare.
Looks like you have a new best friend.
No! Best friend, no.
I can hear so well all of a sudden. This
Oh,
is
God.
unusual.
Does he get daredevil abilities now? 'Cause
No.
That would be awesome.
He doesn't.
Damn.
No.
He's just gonna have a hard, terrible life from now on because he's blinded.
Steve. So
Well, it could have been one of you guys. I mean, actually, no, because you all did fine on your saving throws. But
Steve,
otherwise, it could have been.
Steve, I got a cleric friend who might just fix that right up.
Oh, great. Does it look bad? He looks really bad.
It,
He actually, he looks like before he was like 17, 18. Now he looks like he's like 40.
No, you look fine, bro.
His skin's all like drawn and sallow. And
I mean, you look. If anything, you look a little more rugged. Like a little
Great.
mysterious. Like what's
great.
that?
High five! And he
What's
goes to
that guy
high five
doing?
you, but you know he can't see anything.
Oh,
so
dear.
he just swipes at the air.
Steve, look at the elbows. That's how you make the high five.
I
Very good.
can't see anything.
Too soon.
My elbow. Here. Yeah.
And go.
Go.
Ah, we got it.
Nice. All right, you did it. He's happy to have had a high five.
All right, we should get out of here.
Should we talk to the lady?
You can talk to the lady.
She melted Steve's eyes.
Talk to her through the closed door.
Talk to her through the closed door. I
What's
said,
your name?
What? Yeah.
My name.
Okay,
What's
got it.
your
Right.
name?
Get one.
I am the lady of Watercrest Valley.
Is that kind of lettuce?
I was invited to the castle long ago by King of Alanon.
Oh, that guy
No.
sucks.
He does not. He is a gentleman,
Isn't he
to be
dead?
sure. I don't know. He was having a party, but I never finished getting ready.
How long have you been getting ready for?
For, I don't know, a little while. I have to make sure my makeup looks just right.
Yeah.
Well,
How long have you been here?
I don't know. A lady isn't concerned with time. A lady is
That's
concerned
fair.
with her looks
That's
and her
fair.
presentation and her body language.
I've
Well.
never been concerned with any of these.
What's her name?
Okay.
Lady
Lady
of
of
Water.
Water.
Well, Lady of Watercrest Valley. The party has finished.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
no,
the
it
party-
certainly would not
the party
have finished
hasn't
without
happened.
me.
But-
When we first came in, they were like, "There's a body in the basement. It was you there, but
Oh, that happened?
Yeah, that was true, that did happen.
that was the thing.
Yeah, there was
That
a
the thing. And
guy.
then we went to see the dead girl.
The dead girl.
Yeah.
Alright. Is there anything we could do to help you get ready? I don't know what I'm saying.
Do you need aid?
If you could find me a beautiful pearl necklace, that would complement my outfit and my pallor.
Alright, well, we'll be back with that
We'll
as
see
soon
if
as
we
we
can
find
find
it. Did you guys see anything like that?
why did you want to come to the party?
It's the most splendid castle in the kingdom. It's not every day you're invited to a party by a king.
It's a fair point.
King of Alanon, but he conquered half the known world.
Okay.
His many splendors
What
in
if he
his
didn't?
castle. But he did.
But would you still come if you didn't?
Probably other parties.
You seem like that type.
She does seem like that.
Guys, I can play pan flute.
I walk.
a boss.
I walk.
So.
Alright. So,
You're gonna
well-
play the black band?
No, I have that in my back pocket.
Ah, that's ready to go.
party,
Ready to go.
I guess.
Oh, I
and
most certainly will.
talk to you later, maybe.
Yes, yes,
If not,
goodbye.
Farewell.
Ah, servants these days are so
Mary
talkative.
Watercrest.
Wintercrest.
What did you Watercrest on
servants. So hard to find good help.
We are not servants.
Let's let it go. Let's let it go.
You want to open the door and talk to
Right.
her?
She melted Steve's eyes. Let's get her some jewelry and
We
let's see
are
what's
not
happening.
servants.
I'm not even there. I
Yeah.
walked away.
Alright,
You walked
Alright,
into the
let's
next
go. Let's go
room?
find best friend.
Yes.
Best friend, where'd you go?
Dining room, gentlemen?
Sure.
Steve is stumbling behind you. Ron is shaking his head in misery.
Oh,
And then there's
Ron.
the lady with the ears cut off, and she's just sobbing quietly at the end of the group.
Hey lady, what's your
Oh,
name?
yeah, she's
Well,
there.
her name is
Can she hear you?
yeah, she can. You
Yeah,
can still
you
hear
can
her.
still hear.
Okay, so it's
There's
just
still the holes in your head.
yeah.
You're
Alright.
deaf.
You just get rid of
She's
that
just,
part.
it's
So you
really
set it
actually
up.
pretty gross, and you look like your face is skinny when you have no ears. One thing you would notice about her. Her name is Evelyn. She's looking for her daughter, Abigail.
Evelyn and Abigail?
Evelyn.
We're gonna find Abigail, Evelyn. We'll find her together.
I hope so.
Oh,
What's gonna happen? Just think it's gonna happen.
Oh, better.
Alright, so next room.
Alright, cool. You go into the next room, to the north.
Push all
is-
the things.
Yes. This room is full of dining tables. To your left, as you walk in, you see a giant mosaic of a whole bunch of skeleton soldiers, and they're all sitting at a table. They are not. They're
Okay.
sitting there, ready with fork and knife and empty goblets all over. The room otherwise is empty, except to your right, you will see 6 doors. The last 2 show food and drink above them, and then above each of the 4 doors that seem to lead out into a courtyard are large stained glass windows.
Is there a key?
There are not keys, but in the center of each of them is a tiny keyhole.
Ooh. Oh wait, in the 4 of them?
Yes.
We only have 3 keys.
We gotta find another key.
Need 4
Wait,
keys.
was there a keyhole in all 4?
Yes.
Okay.
Did the lady have a key? Should we go back and ask the lady?
Well, we need a pearl necklace, and then we'll ask her about a key. Step
Why
1.
did we find the pearl necklace?
No. Maybe.
Oh wait,
someone
are the
else.
little guys still with us?
Yeah, they're still hanging
Little
out.
guys,
Yeah.
do you know where we can find a pearl necklace?
No.
Alright, that's fair.
What is a pearl? Do you
A
have a
little-
pearl? Can we see the pearls?
It's a little white
Little white
round
thing. One of them pulls out like a little Rolodex with like little white things.
Not stone.
Little white
what
stones,
Would you call
yes.
it? How would you?
It's a mineral?
No.
I don't know. It's shiny.
These
They
things are
come
loose.
from oysters.
Shiny white things.
These guys are
Oysters, yes, okay, very good. Oh, they metast. Ooh, that's quite gross. No, no pearls.
All right, thanks. Gary and or Melvin
Whichever
or
one.
whatever. Either
I think that
or
was
the
Kevin.
other 2.
Kevin.
Oh,
Kevin. Kevin was
Kevin the Magnificent.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. There's Kevin the Magnificent, and then there was the other one that
The-
was also magnificent.
They're all magnificent.
They're all magnificent. I'm trying to remember that. Gary,
Well,
Melvin,
we can't
Kevin.
go through the door.
There's
We
one
can't
other
go
one.
Well,
through the doors because they have keys.
Yes.
we can try.
Below the windows, but
Okay,
above
great.
the door frames, you will see 4 different symbols. You can make an investigation check.
Yes, let's do that. Ooh.
Oh God, why do I roll like shit?
It's really horrible.
9.
No. 9.
18.
12.
With an 18, you've played chess, have you not?
I have.
You will notice that each of the 4 things holds a king, a queen, a bishop, and a rook.
Those are dragon chess pieces.
Dragon
King,
chess.
A queen, a bishop.
Where are these symbols?
Above the door frame, but below the windowsill.
Yes. Actually, we'll make it as part of the top of the door frame,
Okay.
Okay.
because that looks visually appealing in my brain.
Fair enough.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know.
So then the only other doors out of here.
There's the 2 doors at the end. One has a in, one has an out, and they have spoon and fork above them.
Alright. Do you guys want to check on the food?
But we don't know if we have the key for that
Oh,
one.
the food is separate.
So we have to
Well,
find
first
that
I want
key.
to. Yeah, let's go in the
There-
Oh, the
door.
painting is magic.
I don't have it.
Don't.
Oh no, I
You can
detect
just
magic
see
at
it
all times.
all the time.
I forgot that.
Yeah.
The skeleton painting?
That's magic.
Don't look at it. I'm gonna draw you in like the other one.
You already looked at it, but it didn't draw you in like the other one.
We're probably fine.
So wait, there's no keys in here at all. There-
You can investigate.
I am
the
going to
keys.
investigate the
investigate
mosaic and see if there are any keys in there.
17.
You don't find any keys.
I got an 18 for keys.
You still don't find any keys.
I got an
I
11.
don't
You don't find keys in the mosaic,
Can we
although it is
tell-
beautifully painted.
These are really nice.
Is there a way to tell which key goes to which door
Um,
without actually having to open it?
You can, yeah. You look up and you see the little keyholes. All are different. One of them is made out of diamond. One of them is platinum. One of them is gold, and the other one is silver.
So you need the platinum key.
Which one's which?
It goes diamond for the full moon.
Is that the one with the king above it?
Yes.
Okay.
So it goes king, queen, bishop, rook, diamond, platinum, silver, gold, or gold, silver, because that would be descending.
So we have the one that goes to the priest. Cool. Just in case.
Cool.
So are we checking the food?
Yeah, let's check the food.
You said one is in?
Yeah. One says in, the other says out.
Which one?
No, one says in.
No,
those.
yeah.
You go in and you see a man.
What's your name?
And he's chopping. He's very busy.
Oh.
Very, very busy. You see pots and pans flying around. They're singing, dancing, Beauty and the Beast style, and having what seems to be a grand old time preparing what seems to be an incredible amount of food. But as soon as the dish gets finished, the pots and pans take it over to the fire and just throw it into the fire. And then it all smells delicious and fantastic. And then he's going for like a couple minutes and you're watching him. You're pretty mesmerized by the skill. The guy's, hibachi style, flipping stuff around. He's got a butcher cleaver about this big and he's like flopping it around. Like you can't even believe the strength this guy must have.
Oh my.
Yeah. And he looks over to you and he says, I can smell you while you come into my kitchen. And then he takes out castanets. And
the delicious smell just drew us in. We couldn't help it.
you could not smell it from out there.
We can.
You could not.
That delicious smelling. It invades everything. And it just draws us
You
to
are a
it.
liar.
I am not.
I'm no longer talking to you. For you lied to me.
I am not lying.
And
The
lies
smell is delicious.
spoil food.
Well, now that we're here, it does smell delicious.
Ah, it does indeed. Thank you.
Yeah.
It smells so good.
Ah, you shut up.
Oh, fine.
So who are you preparing all this food for?
Ah, I'm preparing the food as I do.
You realize there's a bunch of
nobody.
skeletons out there.
In the painting, yes. Frying tea, I know all of the skeletons.
Is Steve?
You just said.
No, out in the dining room.
Yes,
Oh.
in the painting.
No.
Yeah.
He looks out.
Yes.
You are a liar as well!
I am.
I'm no longer talking to you.
We're down to 2. This is a lot of pressure.
He's pulled a giant cake out of the oven in 7 layers, and he starts, and he like, and like a large amount of air comes out of it, and it like cools it, but it's still steaming warm, and then he starts taking out cream.
Tea. Is there any way I can have some of that cake?
It is not ready yet.
When it's ready, can I have some of the cake?
Perhaps
Am I able to get cake,
if the
guys?
feast begins,
When does the feast begin?
when everybody is ready and seated.
If we go sit, do we get cake?
If the feast has begun, you can get some cake. It looks beautiful.
Guys, we gotta figure out how to get this feast started so we can have beautiful cake.
He starts taking like sugar and like in his hands he heats it up and he like starts stringing it over the cake in beautiful gossamers of silky sugar.
Oh.
It's
T, do you know how to make like sugar pearls?
Perhaps I could do that with my beautiful art. And he takes the cake and says, "Is the feast begun?" And one of the little forks runs out and looks at it and says, "No, sir." And he takes it, throws it in the fire. We'll begin another one. And he starts mixing like a crazy madman.
Mage hand! I try and grab a handful of cake before it gets burned.
Okay, it's slightly singed, but you have some cake.
Ah, I eat it!
Ah, it's the most delicious cake
Guys, this
you've
cake
ever
is
had.
bananas!
And your entire life.
So.
I kind of like any other cake you have. It
Oh,
seems
nice.
unreal how good this is.
Ridiculous. T, you are
You're a disgusting pig.
You are.
I'm glad you like my food.
you are a master craftsman.
Pearl necklace?
I'm not talking to you.
I know you're not, but
What's
I'm gonna
with
keep
the-
saying it.
What's with all those other paintings and the doors? Do you know anything about that?
I do not know anything except for fine dining and breathing.
Do you know how to make beef Wellington?
Of course! I will put it in the oven now.
No, not now. he's gonna get the feast started, he's gonna burn it!
Beef Wellington takes 6 hours to cook.
Oh, alright, we're good.
So as long as you guys are, I mean, you'll either be dead or...
Yeah, we're gonna die at midnight anyway.
Yeah, so...
That's fine.
What time is it?
It was like 10:30, 10:45
Oof.
last time we checked.
Could you make a string of sugar pearls? And could I have it? I've heard you were the best cake decorator in the land.
Oh, have you heard this?
I have, so
Oh.
if anyone could make a string of sugar pearls, it'd be you.
Playing to his ego, he will indeed start. He'll take
No
he'll
other
take a little bit of
cake
sugar
maker
and he'll kind of like
Choose.
spin it with air, and then he'll take a little bit of fire and like, and it's a shining gold pearl. And place it down. And he does it 8 or 9 times. It's been like 5 minutes.
Steve, I wish
And
you
he's
could
got
see
it
this.
all
This is amazing.
there, and then he takes like a single string of sugar, and he takes it with his finger and like whoops around,
No, we'll stick with the pearls.
What's about time?
and they're perfect. And he looks at them and he says, "This is perfect.
Can I have it?
I want to throw it in the fire."
I know, but someone said that you couldn't do it. And
Oh,
and
no!
I'm gonna prove them wrong.
You prove them wrong
I
for
will
me.
prove
Tell
them
them
wrong.
the majesty of tea.
I will. Hey, you guys good to go?
Yeah, let's
All
go.
right. We'll be
Thank
back
you.
later for the feast and the
Good.
beef
Thank you,
Wellington.
T.
Good, come eat. Yes.
Thank you, T.
All right.
We'll go out the
You.
I'm sorry.
You're not welcome.
I'm
We'll go out
sorry.
the outdoor.
All right, that's considerate of you.
Go back to the lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go, and
Go get her
she's
quick.
singing quite
Alright.
loudly, and you
I
know
knock
what?
on the
Pretty
door.
good. Pretty good.
Oh,
Let him do it.
alright, fine.
No, just can I?
Let him do it.
Fine.
Who is it?
It is Quentin Warmwater, milady.
Ah, Quentin Warmwater. Yes, you, the delegate from Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic! It's about time you've arrived.
I have your pearls, madam.
Oh, indeed,
They're
do you?
golden and perfect.
Golden and perfect.
Yes. Unlike any
Lovely.
pearls I have ever seen before.
So the door opens, and standing before you in all of her majesty is the Lady of Watercress Valley. She is the most beautiful person you have ever seen in your entire life.
Wow, that's hot.
Yeah, she's super hot.
I'm pretty hot,
She's
too.
yeah.
Just saying it. Not out loud to her.
You're a little.
Yeah, without the fucked up part.
You got like the little bit that's not burnt, and like whatever. She's polite,
awesome.
so she's not gonna say anything. Says, yes, thank you, and she'll put them on. She's like, they smell of sugar.
They do. The party is this way, my lady.
Ah, very well. So she will take your arm.
Oh!
Well, she'll put her arm out.
I will take it like a gentleman.
Ah, very well. And then you can lead her wherever she's ready for the party.
Okay. Which way to the party, man?
I don't know.
You just said you're on chicken.
You're taking me to the party.
All right, so I will lead her. Where's the person? I will lead her
through the
to
door.
I will go this way. I will start leading her this way.
Okay.
Guys, search for him.
Yeah.
Very well. Very well. And she's talking to you and says, "Oh, what lovely weather we've been having."
Oh, it's been a little damp for me.
Oh.
Mm.
And so you reach the end of the hallway, and she like stands there expectantly.
I open the door for her.
All right, great.
And I take a knee or something. I don't know as she goes by.
Do you have a proposition for me, sir?
I'm just being respectful. It's fine.
Oh, well. Quite unusual.
Yeah.
Your customs.
Water deep.
Waterdeep, I suppose.
Yeah.
Uncultured. Alright, you guys are gonna search a room
Yes.
while
Yes.
While he's distracting her, we're gonna search
We're
her.
gonna go search the room.
Alright, cool. You can roll for investigation then.
16.
19?
23.
Ooh. Okay. Well, the 19 and the 23 will do well enough. You guys are looking through and you see a silver mirror, which seems to have a perfect reflection in it. It's actually, like most mirrors give you like a backwards reflection. This is flopped over so you actually see what your face looks like.
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
No, it's weird 'cause it's like when you were used to seeing it a certain way,
Yeah, it's,
and then you see
it's
it the other way,
backwards almost.
and then you see all the non-symmetricness
Yeah.
of a face.
Yeah, you see all of the unusual things
Yeah.
you otherwise wouldn't see. You find like a whole bunch of like bags full of all sorts of dresses and other necklaces. There's one necklace that's gold chain with like a large diamond in the middle of it. She's got some really nice ruby earrings that match a pair of like high heels.
So ruby slippers.
I would imagine. Oh, we don't have this
You don't
magic
know.
guy with us. Shit!
Darn.
You can't.
Are they valuable? Like, are they actual rubies?
Can you detect magic?
Yeah, they look like actual
I'm
rubies.
gonna steal them.
You're gonna steal the earrings? Nice. All right.
I'm looking for a key
You're
specifically.
looking for a key
I'm just
specifically.
taking
You don't
valuables.
find a key.
Okay.
So which way do you take her down the hall
I take
after?
valuables.
I am going to take her into the
I need
entrance
it.
hall.
She's gonna look and
Stick
see
it
the
all.
pythons sitting at the door, and she says, "Oh, those should not be there. Go and remove them for me, sir."
What is she? What are you doing?
Pressure plate.
Oh, shit.
Please hurry.
We were told specifically by the head footman not to remove them.
Oh well.
I apologize, milady.
I don't listen to servants.
Oh. We can go the other way.
No. Remove these for me now. They are a blight upon my vision.
Alright.
Heels from the roots.
I go to the other side where I am not standing on the pressure plate and I remove them.
All right, cool. She's a ghost, so she doesn't weigh anything.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes,
Put
come
them
on,
back in my
come, let's go. She's
I-
standing out in front of the...
Dooley.
I open the door and hold it for her.
Roll me persuasion.
Oh man.
I like it.
Oh, yay. 19. I didn't take persuasion, but that's still 5, 8, 19, 27.
Alright. She'll look at you like a little coyly and she'll say, "Oh, very well." And she'll walk through.
If she's being coy.
So where are you leading her now?
I'm going across
I thought
that
you were
door.
to be going to the dining hall.
Yes,
The
my
dining hall.
lady.
The party was in the basement, I thought.
I was told to show you the maze first.
The maze! Very well, very well. Beautiful. So you open it up and you're out in the gardens.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful night.
I'd walk her through the maze a quick once around
Alright.
and then back out.
Great, fantastic. Lovely. So, shall we back to the dining hall?
Yes, milady.
Are we out of the room yet?
Oh, he took her on a pretty wrong
Okay,
path.
so
You guys are
We would have
Pretty
ransacked that room pretty good.
pretty good at this point.
Close the door, make sure she doesn't look. Well, we make the room look like
As best as you can.
as much like we were never there.
Do me
Press
sleight of hand.
invitation.
No, sleight of hand that. You gotta rearrange the rooms.
25.
Yeah, you get it looking good. You could almost be an interior decorator.
Almost.
Almost.
I try.
Except for the things that you were stealing.
Well,
Kinda.
that's silly Sally still.
That's still satisfying. She needed those though.
I needed them.
Certainly more than
More
a
than
ghost.
a ghost.
Right?
Seriously, what's a ghost gonna do with them?
Nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you start leading her back, and she's gonna stand in front of this entry door
Expectantly.
expectantly.
Wait, where are we now?
Right.
Back here?
Nope.
Nope.
Here?
There.
Alright, I open the door for her.
And then she goes, waiting for you to take her arm, as she takes one step
Give
inside.
me 1 second.
Do it. Do a
Does he have feather fall?
fence
or levitate?
across?
Or fly?
Go away, go away, go away. Shit.
Shit. She's looking at you expectantly.
Don't want to keep ghost lady waiting.
She'll only melt your eyes out.
Yeah, I know.
This is a one shot, remember. You don't have to survive.
You didn't have to open the door.
I take her arm
Okay.
and then dimension door the two of us to the other end of the hall.
Okay. Oh my! What an unusual thing to do.
Only the best for you.
We probably
Oh.
teleported her right to the dining
Dining
hall.
room.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Now she stands expectantly in front of that door.
Alright, I open the door for her.
Very well, very well. What an unusual sir you are. What did you say your name was?
Quentin Hornwater.
Quentin Warmwater.
Yes.
Quite indeed.
And then I lead her to the dining room.
Will have been in the dining hall. Just on either side of the door.
Great.
How did you enjoy the maze, milady?
Oh, it was quite beautiful.
I'm glad you think so.
The moon
Well,
seems
don't
so
draw
bright.
it. Don't draw
It does. Almost unusually bright.
It's a pretty
Yeah.
drab showing for a party.
Yes. Well, not
You're
all.
all rather...
Not a lot of people warrant an invite from His Majesty.
I suppose.
Mm.
And then she's gonna look at you and she's gonna say, what is she doing here? It's gonna be the lady who doesn't have ears. Because she was with you guys.
Oh.
She's, she's crying and she's got bleeding ears.
I don't know. Shall I ask?
You should get her out of here.
Get her out of here?
Yes, it's quite upsetting to me, personally.
You wait here.
I'll having heard this, I'll say, don't worry, I got it. And I'll just shoo her out back down the hallway. So standing by the door, being
Tuck her in a room.
guard-like,
Ah,
I'll leave her
guard-like.
out of there.
Very good. Can I have Celine's number? Says Gus the Angry Goat. No.
Popular.
Thank
over there.
you, I
Submit
guess.
applications in
but
triplicate.
Yeah.
Anyway,
In triplicate.
in triplicate, notarized. We don't
Yes.
have any notaries in our group.
Oh, we
Not-
have 2 in the other room.
That's a
not
shame.
count for this
Not
one.
bad.
No.
Alright,
Have
so-
notary.
Alright, is there are there, oh, you said there are empty tables?
Yes,
I
there's
will go to the
several empty tables.
the nicest looking empty table
Mm-hmm.
and hold out a chair for
Oh,
her.
and she'll go and sit down.
Alright.
And she'll say, wine! Clap her hands. And
I,
look around.
Steve, go get the wine.
Okay!
no.
You can go make a dexterity saving throw.
Someone that tea likes, go get wine from tea.
He didn't do very good.
I can go and help him.
He
Steve,
trips. Boom! Hits his face right on the
Go
ground.
stand over and grab the door then.
I pick him up by his cloak. Come on, Steve.
Prestidigitation is bloody nose.
Steve is going to take 4 damage. Steve's not having a good day right now. Keep track of that.
Steve should not have come in this castle.
It's too late. He's here.
No.
Why did he come back?
Come in this castle.
He
told him to
wanted to
go.
go.
Oh.
Roric said, sure.
Oh.
Okie doke.
Alright. So
So you guys walk into, Steve and you walk into the kitchen.
Steve, tell him we need more wine. He doesn't talk to me.
Ask a
Hello,
nice-
Fire! And he's talking to the wall. We need some wine for the lady of
Steve,
water.
over here.
No.
Over here, Steve.
Steve, you-
Talk over here.
This way. Yeah, okay. Hello! We need water for the lady of Winecrest.
Wine.
And immediately,
I know.
T is like, aha, water! I bring to you the most beautiful sparkling water. fresh
Wine.
From the diamond sapphire.
Wine,
From
Steve.
the castle.
Wine, Steve.
You're not
You're not
there.
there.
Steve, wine.
Wine? I'm whining. I can't see.
No.
He gets the water and he comes, except he's going to trip and splash it all over you. You're now
Oh.
covered in water.
Oh.
Yeah.
Steve, we need wine, not water.
Oh, wine, yes. My apologies, T. I've misspoken. Perhaps we need wine instead.
Tell him to
Do we
give the
need-
wine
what
to
kind-
me, Steve. Tell him to give the wine to me.
Could you give it to my companion?
Let's just get lost.
And
And
T
a
will
towel.
look at you
Servants are not allowed in the
disgusted,
maze, when they-
and he'll throw a bottle of wine at you. You make
in the
dexterity
center.
saving
No,
throw.
he just walked through.
14.
Yep, natural 20.
Hey, look at that. Grab it out of there.
No
You used to
doubt.
grabbing drinks.
Well, she doesn't seem to know that.
And
she
a
walks
towel,
the walls.
maybe? Steve, ask him for a towel as well.
And a towel as well. And T just looks at you and goes,
Ah.
T, yep, no, towel, towel.
I'm
You can't see.
gonna grab the wine and flip them off.
Oh.
Go ahead.
I'm just
He's
gonna
gonna
let
throw
it
his
go.
butcher's knife at you.
Ready to go.
Dex save?
No, he's gonna attack.
Yeah, if
If
it's
you
an
win the
attack,
time
he's got to hit
comes.
your AC.
Ready to go.
Didn't think this through.
An 18.
No.
Nah, it's gonna just hit the back of your armor and bounce off. It says, ah, get that from my kitchen. Sacre bleu.
Sacred blue.
Sacred blue, thank you.
So it's like the sky being like, oh my god. Sacred blue.
Okay. Because I knew blue was blue. I was like, what's sacre? Sakov?
Sacre bleu.
Secret
Blue balls.
Oh no.
No.
Sacre
Hey,
bleu.
nobody wants that.
Oh no! Sacre bleu. The best. Anyway, so you guys come out and you've got wine.
Yes. Yes, my lady, I have wine for you.
And she'll look at me. Oh yes, a fine vintage. She doesn't know anything about wine. Pour for me, please.
Yes, yes, I'm gonna take her glass off of the table, of course, and pour her a glass and serve it on the left side of her.
Ah, very nice, very nice. And she'll
Oh,
pick it up.
proper like.
Yes, notes of oak for sure. And she'll drink it. Says, yes, very well.
Does it just trickle through her like in Casper?
No, it disappears. Unusual.
Oh.
All right, milady, I will leave you to your wine and see you to the other guests.
Ah, very well. Don't tarry too long. I hate being first to a party.
And then I leave. I guess, and wake
Ace
up.
Ventura stuff.
Yeah, let's just go.
Where are we going?
To the basement.
Oh.
The other door we didn't go down.
But your key goes to the basement.
I don't. We're going this way.
The key.
But I
Well, no,
know-
the keys we have go to these doors.
I know, but
We
I
don't
know
what's
his.
in those
I know
doors.
his key goes to the
Oh.
basement. The gnome
You
lady told me.
keep saying that, but there's still a door we haven't gone down.
Okay.
And we still. I'm more about.
Oh,
I
over
don't
down
give a shit
that
about
way.
what
You remember that big hairy machine?
Oh, that's the
Yeah,
tower.
I don't-
Yeah, that gets turned on.
I
when you
don't-
go in the
But here's
stuff
the
from
thing.
downstairs in the key.
I don't give a shit about the gnome lady. I'm here to save your brother-in-law's kids. The whole reason I'm
Nephew.
I
here.
need
His
to find the
nephews.
crown.
His nephew.
Or nibbling.
I need to find the crown.
I need to find a sapphire.
I need because it's the spaceship, and then I can get cured.
Everybody's got
the
things
other
to
key.
do.
So
Alright, let's go.
I forgot about it though.
Let's go that door.
Yeah.
Other
Let's
door.
go out that door.
All right, we go.
You go out that other door.
Oh, real quick, guys. I had to deactivate the trap on the side, so don't stand
Reactivate.
up.
You reactivate.
I had to deactivate the deactivation on the trap.
So you have to reactivate it.
Yeah, and reactivate it. That's right.
You want to do it again?
So don't go over there.
Can you
Oh,
do it?
it's-
Or
it's
disarm
back.
it again.
Just in case.
Yeah, it's back this way, right?
Yeah.
So we can get around it. We don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're not going.
So unless we go back to, we don't have to worry about it from the main entrance hall.
Maybe,
Well, do you want to just
maybe we need it just in case.
G
Fine.
diggity dog? Would
Fine.
you mind?
Best friend and use them.
I'll read.
Just a piece
I
of
don't
them.
know.
Well, you're 10 feet. The door is closed, and you're 10 feet on the other side of the pressure plate.
Okay. So can I? I can still like have to walk towards it, right? To
Yeah, but you got like a 10
I
foot,
say we just
10 feet of pressure plate and a door. You'd have to jump like to the
Oh,
little
I-
saddle of the door in order
Just forget
to
about it.
be able to
Just
do
leave
it
it, just
from
leave it.
like you had before.
I don't care about it. Let's go up to it.
Or you could try from this side, but it would be okay.
Going through the.
Nah.
Because you could just do it from the other side, because you did
Yeah.
it already, but you'd
Yeah.
have to
Yeah,
figure it
that's-
out from this
that's
side.
I'll masterfully arc an arrow
Shink.
to wedge it.
That's impressive.
That would be impressive.
I'd be
I'd be
I
impressed.
roll real well.
Yeah. So you guys are going
Yeah.
down towards the other door. Cool. You got your big old entourage of people.
Blind people.
Earless people. See no evil and hear no
No,
evil.
Abigail's the daughter.
What's her name? Eleanor? Evelyn?
Evelyn.
Evelyn?
Evelyn.
Evelyn, you doing alright?
What?
You doing alright?
Yeah, I'm doing.
Sorry to shimmy you out of that. We were trying to not get blinded by a ghost lady.
Yeah, she was quite terrifying.
Yeah, so. But you're holding it together?
I'm doing as well as anyone can be expected.
You're a champion and a hero.
Thank you.
Can she do anything, or is she
No,
just here?
you don't just ask someone, can you do anything?
Yes.
You can't ask people why they're
even if
white.
you can open a
You
door.
can't ask
and
people
now
why
it's
they're
blind.
white.
Are you worth a damn? No, I didn't say
Jeez.
that. I
I'm
didn't
gonna
say
check the door for traps.
Alright, you check the door for
Maybe
traps.
Tuck her in a room somewhere so she doesn't
She's
get
looking for her
away.
daughter. She's not
I
gonna.
know, but maybe she wants to sleep. Take a nap. I
She
don't
just
know.
cut her ears off to find her daughter.
Hell yeah.
Nap time.
That's one way to get it.
I was
Yeah,
just
she
a
sleep out
sequence
of
of
weapons.
3s, 2s, 16s,
Her
back and
tears are
forth,
working
back
so
and
hard.
forth, and then advantage, and it ends up as a natural 20.
Alright, great. There are no
Or
traps on
die.
this door.
Alright.
Alright.
Open it.
You open the door. Out in front of the door is a courtyard. You see
A book.
A crown.
No,
It's a joke.
a book. A very large book. Larger than any book you've ever seen. You see scattered across is bits of armor. You see 3 corpses. You see 2 what seem to be Death Knights destroyed. And then there's a 3rd who has 1 arm and no legs. And he starts hobbling towards you.
Blast.
Oh, poof, and you destroy him. On the ground,
I was supposed to do that, right?
Roric,
Yes.
you will notice
It looked like
Alvin
just a
Moore's
flash wound to me.
warhammer
Oh no.
on the ground. His fabled warhammer.
Keys.
I think it's a warhammer. I'll check.
Alvin Moore's Warhammer.
Is there a key
Who's Alvin Moore?
anywhere?
Alvin Moore was the paladin
the
who
guy that you guys
trained
killed.
Pat.
Who's Alvin Moore?
We totally murdered him, but we
The
don't
one you
know.
guys killed, but he wasn't there.
We don't know that.
I know.
Nice.
So what do you say, Pat?
Yeah, but we
Did you want to put
Alvin Moore was
Salad
my
fridge.
mentor.
just sitting there?
He trained me.
Thanks, Greg.
Yeah.
I will.
You're welcome. I feel like I needed to accentuate the fact that you just have a salad sitting
Well, I was waiting for.
And it has meats on it.
there. It was
You wanna-
don't want it to go bad.
No.
No salads. You need them, man. For
And
eating. Gregor doesn't eat salads.
Perhaps Alvin Moore is around.
Perhaps.
Perhaps he is. He did come to the castle. It seems like he got into an epic fight here,
I see that.
and
Hey,
perhaps did not walk away the victor.
Cupcake while I'm in here?
I'm good for now.
Cupcake?
Yes.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate.
Actually, yeah, I'll take one vanilla.
What's the deal with the hammer?
Alvin Moore is my mentor. He was the paladin that trained me.
Is that a magic
See a
hammer?
chipmunk?
You should probably take it.
Hey, it's a magic
Did I see a
hammer.
chip?
Guys, that hammer's magic.
Oh, his name is Alvin.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
wow.
A tail and a lot of ice tape.
That's so much.
Is there a legend?
There's a legendary chipmunk named Alvin.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that's a magic
Just wondering
hammer.
if
Is
it
it
was the
better than
same.
your sword?
Same person.
My
Died.
morning star? I'm not
Whatever
sure.
you're using.
It seems like it could be, possibly.
It seems like it could possibly
You
be.
should probably take
Quentin,
it.
for some reason, has not said that this is. Oh, he did.
It's a fucking
He said
magic hammer.
It's a magic hammer.
I think I'm gonna take it.
I think maybe you should.
Is there a key anywhere?
It glows with holy light as you pick it up.
If only somebody had identified, we could know what it does, but we don't.
I might.
No. Oh, no.
So I'll just keep track of what it does until you do it.
Okay.
So just
Alright.
use it.
Just use it and see
We'll
what
just
happens.
use it and hope everything works out.
Can I
Is there-
smash it
there-
on a Death Knight to get an idea of how it works?
Yeah, you could smash it on a Death Knight to get an idea of what it works.
just-
Roll damage. I don't know. You're not gonna not hit him. He's just a crumple old Death Knight. Except you do 2d8s because you have improved Divine Smite.
Yes.
It feels powerful in your arms, and you feel powerful with it. You laugh.
Is there anything else magic in the courtyard?
No, there's nothing else magic in the
Anything else
courtyard.
is-
Key-
There is a tall tower.
Oh, is that the circle that's under the book?
That is the circle that's under the book, and there's also a door,
Leading back.
not into the main room, into the
there.
another side door.
Shit.
Let's go in the tower.
Move your shit, please.
No.
Move your shit, Q.
Come on, Q. What? We're waiting for you.
Alright, yeah. Let's is there like a lock, a door, or is it just like an opening to go up?
It's a door.
Trap.
20. Oh, I might as well. I have advantage.
Might as well.
24.
You look, you do not find traps.
Let's go. I kick it open.
Whoa! That was cool.
Roll me strength. Athletics, I guess. Oh, we got a green tea subscribed.
17.
Woohoo! 17. You go and you kick the door and it doesn't open.
I opened the door.
Alright,
With
it
mage
opens.
hand.
It opens. It's a well-made door.
That's fine.
You thought it would be really cool.
I
We'll
did
get it
not.
next time.
I did not roll very well. I rolled a 7.
It's okay.
Next time you try and kick open the door, maybe it'll work.
Maybe we'll find out.
Yeah.
I'm not
We'll
gonna
get it
stop
next
trying.
Now you gotta do it. You gotta kick
I
at least
will.
one door
There
open.
you go.
You see
Hunt those
as you walk in, there's a stairwell upstairs, and there's also like one bed here, and then a iron bars which hold like a bench on the inside, and there's an iron door.
Is it magic?
It is not magic. It's just a plain old iron door.
You know what? You want to kick in the iron door?
Walls.
Do you want to try?
Let me see. Is the iron door trapped?
You can check to see if the iron door is trapped.
That is a natural 1. Thank you for your advantage. 5. That is a 12.
Nah, you don't think it's trapped.
I don't think it's
You don't
trapped.
run into a trap in minutes.
I am gonna try to kick the door open.
Go for it, buddy.
26.
You kick the door open. Boom! Bam! And then you take your first step into the room, and then from above you come spikes. So I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Best friend, no!
21.
21. That will be a pass. So you will take half damage as you
Scared of
leap forward into the cell to avoid the spikes.
Best friend, don't scare me like that.
You heard him.
So you take 9 damage. And now there are iron bars between you. You are in the cell.
What else is in the cell?
In the cell, there is just an empty cell with benches. There's a skeleton in the cell as well,
Is it the-
with its arm attached to
Okay.
a
not-
shackles.
Not
And that's all that's in here, right?
Yes.
There are no keys.
Unfortunately, water slowly starts rising from the floor.
I'm gonna run over to, while it's slowly rising, I'm gonna run over to the skeleton and just inspect the skeleton.
You can inspect the skeleton.
Is it investigation or perception?
It is investigation.
21.
It's just a skeleton.
It's
looks like
Okay.
this guy died here.
All right, so there's no key.
No key underneath.
And this was the
skeleton.
only door in here, right?
Yeah, it's like a jail cell, and then you walked through the open door, and then the other bars came crashing down.
How is water rising?
No.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
rising pretty slow. It's like an inch.
How's it
And
gonna
unusual.
Does it?
The door is open. The water just pools up against it as though
Oh.
a magical force has kept it closed. So what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna misty step out of the room.
Oh, great. Works fine. The water is still rising, but
That's fine.
I will use shape water and turn it yellow.
cool.
Why?
Because again.
Don't go in there.
Looks like this water.
Looks like pee. Now no one will go in there.
Oh, the water's rising in the rest of the tower too.
Oh!
Oh no! All of
Let's
it.
climb up. I go
Yeah.
up the stairs.
Yeah.
It's now got to about 3 feet, let's say.
Oh!
Slowly getting
Now
higher.
I'm gonna
Wait,
turn
do
it
we
red.
Go up the tower or leave the room?
I don't know. Let's.
I'm going up the tower.
There's a reason this tower's here for.
Alright.
Tower's here
Going
for a
up the
reason.
tower.
Going up the tower.
Yeah.
Alright, so you
Keep
go.
checking for trick stairs, magic, and things in case another slide.
Is the water magic?
Is the water magic? Slightly. It's
It's a little
filling
magic.
up magically.
No, same.
The doorway is more magic than the water. though.
Super magic doorway.
Super magic doorway.
I go up the stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys go up the stairs, and then at the top of the stairs there is a chamber. It seems to be a bed chamber. There's a desk. There's a set of plate mail that's not magical. You see a large bed, and the desk, which seems to be in perfect order.
Is there a window in the tower?
There is a window in the tower.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
I was interrupting.
No.
Is there a key?
You
Anywhere?
can
I'm
investigate.
gonna search the
Yeah,
desk for.
investigate.
Search the desk for a key.
Natural 20.
Oh!
20. Not
Natural 20!
Abnatural.
Natural 20!
We searched the shit out of this room!
Do it!
Ah, 17.
I got an abnatural 20.
Then you guys don't find the key. If everybody didn't roll,
Ah!
you all just
Celine, you're the worst.
you all drowned to death. Game over.
Oh, wow.
It was fun.
Wow.
It's too late. You're done.
Game.
All right. Well, I guess we're gonna roll the know your roll.
No, no.
then.
Twist ending.
Yeah.
Like a twist.
No, you search through the desk. You're tearing things out. You find 2 buttons. You find a red button and a blue button. You also find several books full of documents.
Oh. Quick, someone read the documents and see if one of these.
What are the
buttons-
documents written in?
The documents are written in Old Elvish.
I don't speak that.
I speak regular Elvish.
You speak it because you can read any language.
I can read
So
it.
you should read this.
I read it quickly.
Okay, cool. You look at the first one, and it
Yeah.
seems to be a list of all of the people who have been locked into the jail cell
Oh shit.
below. There's tons of entries. It's pretty insane. All the way from porters up to other noblemen. An unusual thing was a lady and her children had been stuck there. The last entry is a man named Guthrie. He was caught trying to steal from the castle.
While this is all happening, I make sure that the door to the room we're in is shut.
It
And I'm gonna take, you said there's a bed, right?
Yeah.
That chamber. I'm gonna take the blankets and the things and stuff them under the door
Nice.
to try to give us a little bit more
Sure,
time. And
yeah.
I'm gonna throw the non-magic plate mail through the window to break the window.
Cool.
Onto the
Window breaks open. It's actually down outside of the castle.
Okay.
Is where the window goes.
All right.
So into the I guess the main area.
Sure.
Alright.
Broke.
Next
Do you have
parchment.
to come back?
Alright, you look through the next one, and it seems to be a diary of the guard captain
Like Briscoe's
who resided here. He has several entries. Are you starting at the beginning or the end?
I start at the end. I like to know how things end.
Okay. So you find entries. The last entry is him writing quickly, and it's talking about how he's been summoned to see King Avalanon, and how he plans to confront him for the disappearance of his wife and daughter.
Oh shit.
And several children throughout the castle, and how it all seems to lead back to him,
Okay.
and how he is hidden his key somewhere in his room.
Oh!
I don't know why he would write that in his
There's a
diary,
key?
but he did.
There's a key hidden somewhere in this room.
Can we keep looking for it?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna look for it.
I'm gonna keep
Where are you looking for it?
The key!
Where though?
What's in the room again?
There's a bed. There is the desk, which you guys have torn apart essentially, except for the 2 buttons at the bottom.
Okay.
There is a dresser. There is the armor, which got thrown out the window, so there's just the armor stand left, and a large armoire.
Check the...
Check the armoire.
Armoire! Arr!
Cool. Water slowly starts seeping
Oh, no.
through the
17.
I bet it has something to do with the buttons.
17. In the
I don't want to hit the wrong
armor,
button.
you find some cloaks, some nice stuff. He's got like some boots, and he's got like 2 bundles of nice arrows.
Hopefully, this.
Oh, I'm gonna take some of the arrows. I'm gonna take the arrows.
Alright, cool.
Maybe
That's
the red
40
one?
arrows.
Hopefully,
Take
one
the
of
arrows.
these will tell us which button to press to get rid of it.
Maybe
That's
it's
what I'm
the-
running through
I
this.
checked the
The red one?
dresser.
Alright.
Everything
So you
stays the
start
same.
checking
You
the
don't
red
realize
dresser.
anything has changed in the blue one. Everything changed.
No, that's not very
You
good.
never have.
It's not very
never
good.
stays the same again.
Oh no,
Like Matrix.
that's really. That's
Someone
a lot of
else help
pressure.
me look in the
Wow.
dresser.
As you read through, like you'll see
13.
like lots of like unusual stuff. You'll hear about
Shit!
children going
We're
missing in the
horrible.
castle. You'll read about
Under
unusual noises that you hear coming from the well in the courtyard. Sounds like the screams of children. You'll read about how the guy's wife and kid left him because they were afraid of what was going on in the valley and he wouldn't leave. That kind of stuff.
Okay.
I'm now investigating.
Third parchment.
Fire parchment?
Third parchment.
Oh, third parchment. I thought you said fire parchment.
And I burn everything.
Good. I'm glad it
It's all
was
done.
done. Yeah, sure. The third parchment is an inventory of the other guard tower, which has it shows that there were 14 guardsmen who were stationed at the castle in the other tower. There was 8 sets of full plate. 9 long swords. There was some studded leather armor. One of the guys had like a little star next to one of the long bows. And yeah, that's pretty much what the third parchment goes. Water has now gone up a little bit past your ankles in the room.
How high is where's the window in this
The window is
room?
I don't know, window level. I'd say right around here.
Unless it's like the door downstairs.
I cast shape water and freeze the water around the door frame.
Aha, that's nice. Good.
Maybe that'll help.
I investigate the bed frame and the bed general.
Roll for investigation.
We're gonna assist.
19!
Alright.
21.
You guys are looking through the bed and one of the tops of the bedpost pops off.
Ah!
And inside it is a key.
The platinum.
It is.
That's what we have.
That is the one
While
you
this
do
is
not.
happening, I'm going to take my rope of
Hooray.
entanglement that
Uh-huh.
I got from the Arinyes, and I'm going to try to throw it out the window around the top of the tower.
Aha.
So we
Yeah.
can climb
Oh,
up and
alright,
then...
cool. Make an athletics check.
20.
Oh, that's fine. You loop it up. This is the first time you use this thing, but you get it, and it kind of like that. There's a peak at the top of the tower, and then it cinches itself tight.
Okay, so now we've got... If we have to get out, we can go up to the tower and then try to scale down the other side. So
How
we're not
long
going-
does shape water last?
We can get back down.
1 hour.
Oh wow! All
Why
right.
not?
Well, I mean, we can swim. No, I'm saying
Cantrips.
No, no.
inside.
That was my song that I wrote.
Great.
Cool. Next parchment.
Alright,
Is there anything else?
yeah, there's a whole bunch of other stuff, but most of this other stuff is just castle maintenance.
Okay.
Yeah,
What
there's
things?
like taking deliveries and sending stuff out. There's payments for the troops and the cooks, and a whole bunch of like magic item acquirements, which is not the right word, but you know what I mean.
Acquisition?
Acquisitions,
Is
exactly.
there anything about the sapphire?
Acquisitions.
Magic
don't,
items?
I don't think so.
No, there was nothing
Nothing about
about
sapphire. Nothing about these buttons.
Did we
So.
push a button?
Well, right now the door is frozen, solid shut.
Yeah.
Okay.
What did you say? Maybe we should push the blue button.
Well, when you push the blue button, doesn't everything stay the same?
No, I thought the red button was when.
No, that's if you want to
That's
see
a-
how
that's a-
deep the
if you
rabbit
wanna
hole
see
goes.
how
That's
deep
if I've
the well
seen
goes.
the Matrix. I've seen the Matrix.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to see the Matrix.
You might.
You want
if
to
you
expose.
press the red
To
button
me, I feel like that's
down
exposing
the road, you
King.
might find
rather than-
yourself saying, why didn't I take the blue
Why didn't I hit the
push
blue
the blue
button?
button?
Yeah, I don't know.
Silly Sally, what should we push? Red or blue? Make a choice. We're gonna live or die by your decision.
Blue.
I hit the blue button.
You hit the blue button! You don't notice anything happens.
Milk. See,
What?
there's no water out there.
Can
Hit
you,
the shape
Hit the red
water.
Hit the red button.
Yeah, I didn't. I was gonna.
When you hit the red button, the blue button goes back up.
Yeah, I was gonna unfreeze the door front and see what happens.
Can you shake the water enough to like push it back so you can open up the door? And have all the water like on the
Yeah,
other side
10
of the
feet
door.
of 10 cubic feet of water you can shape, right?
2 5 feet cubes.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
On top of one another. One and one.
that's big enough to do the door for sure.
Do you want to hit the blue pill first? The blue button first? Right?
Yeah, let's blue button.
Hit the blue button and then
yeah.
does the red button go up?
Yeah.
All right. I unfreeze the water around the door.
Okay.
I open the door.
The door is going to make a strength saving throw. The door is going to fail its saving throw. Water!
Hit the red button!
Bursts in. The water starts lowering.
When I hit the red
Slowly
button?
when you hit the red button.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
But who was right in front of the door? There was 8 of you up in that tower.
I was. I said I was gonna.
I was
If he
by,
magic the door.
I was by the
Yes.
buttons.
So you need to make a
We were
dexterity
all
saving
up
throw.
above it.
DC 18. Because the door like exploded off of its hinges.
I failed.
Oh no! You're gonna take full damage.
Don't you have like 9 damage too
What? I didn't take any.
from the door? That would be
19 damage.
Oh no!
I took damage.
The door boom
But I
smacks you
didn't- I
right
didn't
in the
get hit by
face.
this. I'm over by the...
much
And then,
damage?
the
He-
rush of water pushes you, but as you quickly hit the button, the water slowly starts to recede.
What'd you get hit for?
I've taken 5 total damage.
Oh yeah, because
I
you
had
had temporary hit points.
Hmm.
I've been hit for a fair amount if you're asking about health.
Yeah, do you need help?
Being a this kind of warlock is pretty
Let
baller.
me
Yeah,
see.
when you're not melee fighting, then you got all those temporary hit points.
Yeah.
It's okay. We got a plan for that later. Don't worry.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I've
All your
taken
temporary hit points are
51
gone.
Yeah.
points of damage.
Really?
Yes.
I just need a short rest, and then I go back.
Ding, ding,
Oh no.
I think it's left.
ding,
3,
ding,
4,
ding,
5,
ding.
6,
You hear singing. Ah, ding,
7,
ah, ding, ah, ding,
9,
ding,
10.
ding.
11. Did you hear that weird singing?
Yeah.
What was that?
You should have one of mine 4d4.
It's probably
Plus 4s.
La, the guy who sings when the clock chimes, maybe.
I forgot about him.
He was one of the guys.
It's been a long
sure.
afternoon.
Yeah, that's true. It's been quite the evening so far.
So once the water goes down, I guess I'll go down the stairs. Shall we jump? We- now that we have all the keys, do you want to go to the dining hall and unlock them doors?
Sure.
We just to clarify, we haven't found a way to the basement yet, correct?
No.
Okay, good.
You guys know that the gnome is working to protect the castle, right? She has a contract.
Yeah, she has a contract. It's due at midnight.
What did I miss?
The contract due at midnight.
What?
We're gonna go unlock the doors since we have all the keys.
Well, we have all the keys. There's still the other way
Did
we
we
have
get
to
out
go.
of the tower?
Yes.
Yeah, we got it.
Okay, cool.
I take the rope off of the
Disentangle it.
disentangle the rope.
That's good. Otherwise, you would have left it there.
I do
So
not
let's
do
go
that.
unlock
It's
some.
your new
things.
magic rope.
Do you want to? Well, there's still. Can you move your stuff? I mean, I know we can't see this, but there's still one place we haven't gone into.
This thing?
Yes.
There's doors coming out of
Yeah.
the courtyard.
This is
we're
the
in.
kitchen, right?
Yeah, that's the kitchen. But we haven't gone.
That's
those.
the courtyard.
We haven't gone in from the courtyard to see where that goes. It's the only
Okay.
place we haven't gone.
Yeah, alright, we'll check these two doors.
So I'm gonna investigate for traps.
Investigate for traps. Yeah.
Oh.
So 2, I reroll 2s. 10, and I have advantage. 11, 18.
Ah, you don't see any traps.
No
You go in.
traps. I kick the door open.
You kick the roll me for athletics.
22.
This
Ah, boom! This time the door comes flying open.
That's right. That's how
You're
it's done.
getting good at that.
I'll practice
It's
it.
working pretty well now.
Except for that time with the spikes, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Nobody saw that.
1 for 3 is going really
I don't know what you're
well.
talking about, best friend.
That's why I'm my best friend. I can go.
There's a courtyard. There's a large well in the middle of the courtyard.
Oh shit, I just read in the book.
But
upstairs that you guys
before
have
that, you see a whole bunch of undead skeletons.
Are they feasting?
No, they're not feasting. They're training in the yard. They all have spears and armor and
Are they good?
shields. Yeah, they're really good.
Look
They're
at
they're
them.
jumping around, stabbing each other. There's about 300 of them.
Oh shit.
No, I'm just kidding. There's about 30.
That's a lot of skeletons.
But you open the door and they all turn to you. Well, silently. They don't say anything. They all just turn to you and look.
I see you're See that you're training. Good. I'm here to oversee your instruction.
Okay. Roll me for deception.
Hopefully zombies are not that bright. Or skeletons are not that bright.
Maybe.
I'm going to assist him.
You're gonna assist him? You're gonna, alright, you roll me
for deception.
Deception, yeah.
Here to overlook
20.
Ah, okay. They look at you and they're like, that they see him and he looks a little more regal somehow. More like somebody who might actually spend some time in a castle. Doesn't look as, I don't know, haunted as you do.
Fair enough.
And so they all turn to you.
Relax.
They salute.
Relax.
And then
At ease.
At ease, yes.
Back to work, though.
Alright, and then they start like fighting the crap
Double
out
time.
of each other. And they start fighting each other twice as fast.
I want them to tire themselves out. If they can do
That's
that.
them that we're here to oversee their training.
Alright, while you guys do that,
They're now
stabbing
practicing
stuff.
it double time.
The one's got a great axe that's like this big and he's just like chopping through other guys. There's one guy in the corner, he's got a set of drums and he's
See, there's music. Train them to. They can be the entertainment for the beast.
I start playing along with my pan flute.
How's that sound?
Where's the music coming from?
What? There's one guy, one
there's-
skeleton is drumming. And I was tapping.
Skeleton knows what's up.
Yeah.
Drum circle.
All the skeletons like look at you because you just started a drum circle in the middle of there.
I'm not. I'm aiding along.
They were cool with the flute.
Pan flute.
Where's everybody standing right now?
By the door, I
You
guess.
guys are all like right in there, like
Well,
just peering
yeah,
into the next area. Nobody
Well,
walked
we
in.
clearly had to walk in.
You guys had to walk in. But like,
So Greggy Greg.
where is Silly Sally?
I'm with the drum
Yeah.
guy.
Okay, so you're gonna walk over to the corner with the drum guy.
one, this
He's
one?
gonna look at you, and like his empty, soulless eyes are gonna be like, and he's gonna challenge you to a drum solo.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so you're gonna have to roll me performance against him. But he's got advantage because he's been doing
Crap!
this
My performance is
for
so bad.
thousands of
Fucking
years.
My performance is so bad. Shit! 7.
You just got schooled by a skeleton. He's tappity, 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 and then he taps you right in the head.
That's fair.
Really, really hard.
That's
He's
fair.
gonna boop you on your
On the-
snoot,
on the snoot. That's,
and you're gonna take 9 damage.
that I accept that.
And then he's gonna keep playing, and now he's just like showing off. His drum solos are great. He's doing triples. He's doing everything. He pulls out
Okay.
another 2 sets of drums, and he starts playing all 3 at the same time. One of his arms detaches and is playing with one drumstick and the back of its elbow on one drum set.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he's really
He's got your
into
number.
Really
this.
good. Yeah, that's the tower. I go and I'm gonna search.
No, yeah, I was gonna say no.
I guess
first
look
step.
down the well. and
You
see
go
slash.
to the well,
Definitely
and you
not.
see that it's covered similarly to the dome in the garden, with a whole bunch of intricate copper designs.
Did you find the spot fire?
No, I didn't find.
I don't know. It's a well. There's water.
There's a guard with the copper and the symbols.
Typically, you have to hit all
The
those
guard?
activate
What about
lights to.
Not the guard, the other. Yeah.
It sounds like a heavy
The
metal
Moon Princess
concert.
thing,
Like,
because
this
there
is-
is shit.
yeah.
I don't actually.
No, you don't do
Did
that.
they say there was an energy source?
That could turn into a riot.
That
Let's
would
not do
turn
that.
pretty bad for you
Yeah,
guys.
That would end very poorly.
Oh yeah.
When we asked them.
I want to though.
Does this look similar to these things?
Yeah. Oh wait, does what look similar?
What he said? There's a bunch of weird copper stuff.
Yes, it looks like the dome that was over the lily.
I lean over towards this and I go, hey, Melvin. Is that the
Yes?
thing you were looking for?
Is this the what?
Is this one of your things? This copper?
No,
you know?
did we build this? I didn't build this. Hey, look at Melvin. Melvin, you just said Melvin, but he looks at Kevin. No, this is unusual architecture. It is of the same style, yes indeed, but it's craftsmanship shoddy.
Is it like a dome like the other one? Like there's
No, this
something
one's
on
just
each side?
flat over the well.
Can you guys get through it? You guys not stop
Oh, and who is that? There's Melvin, Kevin,
Gary.
Gary.
And there's one other one, but I don't know what the name
We'll
was.
call him Frankie.
Frankie.
Frankie's the coolest looking one among them.
All right.
He's going to look up, and he's going to look in, and there's going to be a little hole. It looks like a full moon, and he's going to say, Geronimo, and he's going to jump right through it. Woo!
I love the moon people. Can they take me to the moon with them?
Maybe you could see
That's where
later.
Silly Sally ends her adventure.
Silly Sally is now on the moon. She didn't know there was no atmosphere.
She did it.
You don't hear anything.
Head exploded.
You don't hear a splash. You don't hear him yelling in
Hey,
terror.
Frankie! No response?
No response.
Sorry,
Nah.
Frankie.
Melvin's gonna look at there. He's like, "I'm coming, Frankie!" And he jumps in. I'm magnificent! And he falls into it. Then the other two look at each other. They're like, "Yeah,
You guys okay?
yeah." And they jump into it.
Oh no! Are you guys okay?
No response.
Guys, I'm worried.
I can tell.
I'm worried.
I don't know.
They're my friends.
I was
What are you guys doing with the soldiers? They're
We're just making sure, we're trying to make sure that they're
They're
training
doing
extra
drills.
hard.
extra hard.
And that
Practicing.
the more that they fight, preferably they can kill each other. So
Roll
there's
me a
less
perception.
Perception?
Yeah.
Go down the well? Is
I was
that
gonna
what's happening?
lower a rope
25.
and see if anyone
After
grabbed
the
it.
17.
fireball, then-
You notice they don't seem to be getting tired at all. Almost like they've been drilling in unison for so long that none of them are actually hitting each other. They're
just
able
so
to.
good.
They're so good. They're able to block each other's thrusts in like perfect timing, and it almost seems choreographed. How like a John Woo film.
I don't think this is working. I think we gotta figure out what we're doing with this well and get the hell out of here.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing
So,
with these
okay.
well? We need to get out of here.
There's
This
the
isn't
well, it has
They're
a copper
very
thingy
good. I don't
over
know if
it.
you've noticed, they're very good.
No, I've been
There's a
frozen
hole
as
in the
well.
copper thingy.
Yes, there's actually 4 holes
There's
in the
4
copper.
holes in it.
One looks like a full moon. One looks like a half moon. One looks like a
Geez.
waning moon. One looks like a waxing moon.
I want to try the keys.
What, drop the keys in?
No, I drop them in. There's 4 holes. There's 4 faces of the moon. And each one of the keys corresponds to a phase of the moon.
Why don't you make a perception check?
15.
You look to your left and you see 4 large windows
Mm.
with the shapes of the phases of the moon.
The ones from the doors?
He's got it.
That is those.
Guess we
Are
gotta
there
go
any
back.
doors on this side of the...
Uh-huh. There's 4 doors.
Can we get into the doors?
Keys are on
The
the
keys
other.
would get us into the door.
We could try.
I don't know.
It's
We wanna
basically
try the well?
it's just the other side of the door here.
Yeah, that's just the other side. That's just a
Put
wall.
all the keys in.
If we unlock the doors, the skeletons will run in and the feast will start.
Maybe.
That's my theory. Let's do it.
We should do it in unison though.
Alright,
Let's do it.
Everybody take a key.
I want the.
I got the diamond
I
key.
want the
just give me a key. Just give me a key.
wait, you have the diamond key. That's the
That goes to the king.
King. Here's the platinum.
That's the. Why don't you pick? That's the queen one. Why don't you have the
No, I want
platinum
the
one?
priest one. It makes me feel safe.
Fine, I'll take the queen one.
You get the gold one as the last one?
Gold
Silver.
one goes to bishop.
Silver.
I get the gold, you
goes
get the
to
silver.
Silver.
Alright. And 3. Go.
Click. You open the doors. Nothing happens.
Take the key
You
back.
have to open them from the inside.
Ah.
Because they probably go magic things.
Alright, well,
Wait,
should it?
Why don't we just
Shut
go through?
Yeah, I'd
Wanna
do
go
that.
Well, what
You
about
gonna
the
go
little
through?
guys down the well?
Well, that's step 2.
Alright, so we're all like surprising, like trying to go through.
Coming
Yeah!
down.
Quick, the other side!
Okay, so we go through the doors.
Okay.
Then
Close the doors.
Yep.
No.
Lock.
Close the doors.
Okay.
Now there's keys holes in the glass, right?
Yes, there's keyholes.
Put
in
it
the
in the
glass.
stained
glass.
glass.
Alright.
The glass.
Go.
Click. And then all the stained glass shatters, and moonlight comes flooding in and lights up the picture,
Oh,
and all the skeletons suddenly start moving, crackling around, and they all get up with their forks and their knives, and they all pile out of the picture and start singing and dancing. And there's a very large skeleton who's playing on his ribcage like a xylophone. There's a couple of skeletons that have long and they're dancing around. And then Yeah, that's what
You
happens.
might get some cake.
The fighting skeletons go in and try.
No,
to
the fighting
fight
skeletons
are
do
still
not.
fighting?
They're still fighting.
Okay.
These skeletons are also all armored. And then you hear the lady of Watercrest, of the Watercrest Valley. She says, "Finally, other guests have arrived. I've been so bored. Oh, hello, Quentin. Why don't you come sit next to me?"
All right, my lady. I go sit next to her.
So
Fantastic.
we're inside now.
Yeah.
All right.
You
Are the
guys
doors
are.
still closed? Or are they open?
I don't know. Did you close them or are they?
Well, we shut the doors and then we open the
Yeah. No,
keys.
the doors are still closed then.
Okay, but we're inside.
Yes, you are inside.
I feel like it's time to go through the bishop door, right? That's the thing. Treasure seek, rotten reed. feast
When
the
the
All of a
skeleton
sudden,
army feasts, the
food.
famous Scrooge is the priest.
Brought on walking platters, starts flooding the room. Food, drink, there's wine, there's beer, there's everything you could possibly want. There's even moonshine.
Moonshine. Oh God.
Turkeys and beef Wellington. The smell fills the air. There's these unusual sandwiches that seem to be made out of some sort of crab with bun, pickle, lettuce, tomato, patty, mustard, ketchup, bun.
Now,
In that order?
In that order.
Like a patty?
Kind of.
Crab?
Yeah.
One might
I'm
say
gonna try one.
crabby patty.
I take one from a.
Is this the first time you've ever eaten something
I've
like
never
this?
had anything like this at all.
Little nibble first.
Take a little.
We don't
What is it?
know this.
No, I'm with.
It feels good to your soul. It does, and you feel like you feel better than you felt in a long time. You almost feel like your face is totally healed.
I cry a little. So,
It's
and I
beautiful.
say,
Wait.
and I tell
Your
It
tear
feels it?
starts crying. No, it didn't. It just
Okay.
feels
I feel
like
like I did before.
I was like, maybe I can eat one of those and we'll have to eat them.
Milady, I recommend you try this patty of crab. It is.
She'll take one, and what she'll do, she's, "Oh, I've had these before," and she'll take some jelly,
No!
put it on, very delicately, and take it. Oh,
Jellyfish jelly.
you've got to try this patty. It's no ordinary patty. And she'll hand you a little cup from it.
I'm so happy.
I need it.
It's the most delicious thing.
Oh my
It
god!
adds so much. Somehow,
so
the
good.
jelly adds so much. What are you guys doing? There's any kind of food you could possibly want. The cakes are being brought in now.
Bring the sap.
The tree sap. There's a little pitcher with legs, and he's got a little Irish accent. It's top of the morning to you. So what can I do for you?
I'll take everything you got there.
And he pours his entire content into one
okay.
big mug.
You're damn fucking right you did.
We should have.
You're drinking it.
I'm just sipping slowly,
That's why I
very
wanted this
slowly.
key because it makes me feel safe.
Very slowly.
The two of us
Have
have
moseyed
moseyed on
to
over
the
to
bishop door.
Ah, great. Two skeletons start fighting each other as they drink.
I unlock.
One bashes the other skeleton,
That door.
and they all start laughing. And one of the other skeletons picks up. This skeleton's about 8 feet tall, and he picks up one of the small skeletons and throws it down the way. And they start getting rowdier and rowdier as the feast goes on.
Bishop door?
Milady,
Bishop
I
door.
must go talk to the chef about this jelly. I'll be right
Oh
back.
no! You stay and feast.
I must.
You stay and feast.
I'm gonna stay in feast, guys.
Good luck with that.
Her face for like a half second like glows dark black, and it just
Okay.
like it seems to like absorb the light from the room.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
I
yeah.
have
This
no idea.
is
Okay.
Open
I open the
So
bishop.
you're drinking moonshine. One of the skeletons lean over
Well,
and tries to punch you in the face with a 22. That's
man.
not,
You
that's
don't
an
roll.
attack.
That's how this game works, Pat.
You don't roll against attacks,
Yeah, I got punched.
and you take 7 damage. You
I
guys,
open the bishop door.
you open the bishop door, and then the dancers come, and they try to lead you out into
No, I don't.
Into
I'm
the-
not
Oh,
going through
into
the door.
into the rest of the feast.
No,
They
where
start dancing and flying.
We go through the door.
I'm
Oh, please, you must.
I really can't dance.
and I say, watch this, and I take the rope of entanglement and I start swinging it around me like I'm ribbon dancing, and then I throw it around Quentin and I try to yank him out the door.
Ah, okay.
You so
But
smart,
if you-
best friend.
I actually don't know what the rope of entanglement does.
I don't actually know what it does off the top of my head either.
While you guys look that up, I'm gonna take
Here,
a...
you got it right here.
Aha.
It's underneath all.
all my stuff.
I'm
Very good. That guy's pretty cool looking. I saw him. I was like, that'll fit perfectly for later.
For later.
For later.
I see.
Cool. He's going. We'll have to see. We're waiting to see what the rope of entanglement does in
Target must succeed
So after I
on
get
a
punched,
DC
can I
15
try and get
dex
up from
saving
the
throw or become restrained? Can release the creature by using bonus action.
What are you doing for?
Trying to get up from the table after getting punched.
You could get up from the table. I'm gonna say you're sitting down near Quentin.
Let's see. You're over here.
Which one's Gregor? Is this Gregor?
She's out.
Apparently the rope has its own, it
Oh, no,
can do
this
its
is-
own
Which
things
one
on
are
its own turn.
Yeah, that's sweet.
This
pretty
Which
is.
one are you?
I am the one with the
See,
gold
this is
sword.
me.
Oh, okay.
The one that look at me, I'm all
Here.
gray and angry with yellow eyes.
Alright, I figured that was you, but I was
The big-
checking just to
The
be
gold
sure.
sword that
Where
doesn't fit with the
by,
whole
which
motif
one is
at
the
all.
king door? Is that the king?
That is.
Or is that the end?
Yeah, it goes king, queen,
King.
bishop.
Yeah. King, queen, bishop, rook.
Which
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have I been entangled?
I don't know. You need to make a dexterity saving throw. I don't know if
To
you
try and not get tangled?
Yeah.
Can I fail it on purpose?
I guess. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to.
So it wraps
Not do
around
so.
you,
I fail on
and,
purpose.
and you are now restrained.
Alright.
Drag him in!
So
One of the skeletons is gonna try to hit you because he saw you just get restrained.
Oh no!
Does that give disadvantage?
It gives advantage on attacks,
It
yeah.
does.
We're
Oh, it doesn't matter because he sucked.
Oh, good.
He tries to stab you with his rapier,
Grab
but
his rope.
his hand falls off.
Oh
in
no!
order to
Ready?
just jump
Ready?
out the door and pull as
We're
hard, all
pulling
three
the-
of us together.
Alright.
With Steve and Ront and everybody.
Steve can't pull out a rope.
Ron
He's
was with
blind.
Well, Ron was with me, yeah. So
we
we'll
grab,
grab the
I was
rope.
grab
Steve.
Steve.
Oh, he's gonna
Okay.
grab Steve, and
I'm
we're,
grabbing
okay.
the rope, grabbing Steve.
and we're just gonna try to just
Alright,
yank
roll
him.
me some strength checks. Because the skeletons are gonna grab him
Shit.
because he is yet to finish his feast.
God damn.
It was just a sea of mediocre
Yep.
rolls.
Oh no! That's not good for you if that's what happened. How about Ron? He gets a strength.
Well, he was.
Oh.
Ron's strength throw.
God damn it!
He gets a +4.
We are all really
10.
down.
Hey, you guys, what'd you get?
10.
10?
11.
11?
Unless it's in athletics, because then it's.
Nah, I think we're just gonna
Steve
do a
rolled
tug
a
of war.
15.
Steve is blind. He's not pulling. He doesn't know
He
cues
could.
anymore. Nobody said, Steve, pull!
Steve, take
Nah,
the
it's too
rope
late.
and roll.
The skeletons take you, and they pull you, and you guys get pulled 10 feet back into the room, and then we're gonna roll for initiative, because the
God
skeletons are psyched about this.
Oh.
They are rowdy immediately.
20.
Alright. Woo!
10. Laurenther.
Alright, so 20 for Silly Sally.
17.
19 for me.
Okay. 19, 17. Oh, and we'll see what the Lady of Watercrest does as well.
I imagine this would be on my side.
Oh! She is going to go first. Indignantly, she's going to let out a wail of frustration and anger. And you're right next to her, so I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Natural 20.
Oh.
A 22.
It hurts your ears. You think maybe it's bleeding a little bit,
Ow.
but you don't feel any negative effects.
Alright.
And then she is going to reach out to the nearest skeleton to her and just smite it.
Yes. Yes.
But she's going to miss because she's a lady and she's angry but ineffective.
Is she on our side?
She is
She's
just
on her
who
side.
knows? Yeah, she's on her
She's
side.
just- all right.
Silly Sally, it's now your turn. The room is filled with skeletons.
Oh my.
Skeletons of all sorts, with all sorts of armors, ranging from sizes to like 4.5 feet to toppling over 9.
AoE.
AoE.
Area of effect.
Oh.
Of course, you do more spells in more areas.
Moonbeam.
I can walk there and if you can find anybody in a line.
Need a book.
Book.
You just set all those guys up because there's a lot of them. That's the skeleton army.
Are we just gonna run through the door?
Well, you're still there.
We could dimension door.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
How many spells you got left?
2.
And
Well,
don't forget you got Steve and Roric over there in the corner.
I'll handle that. I'll handle that. Are those
Steve,
10? Are
Misty
those
Step.
10-foot squares?
Yeah. Poor Steve.
That's a lot of them. Well,
They're not
skeletons,
skeletons.
whatever.
They're not zombies. They're
Whatever.
So silly Sally the Fire Genasi.
Yes.
What do you do?
Hold on. I'm looking. Are any of them in a line?
Yeah,
They're all over.
I mean, there are a lot of lines.
Yeah, are in a line, yes.
Okay. Then I'll do lightning bolt.
Alright, cool. Which way are you doing it?
Not towards me.
Well, it goes in a straight line, so you pick the line.
5 foot wide straight line.
Well, actually. Okay, can I move first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move.
You can't.
What?
Move. You'd be. You
Ah.
only have to like
You
5
have
attacks of
like
opportunity.
25
If you do
movement speed.
here, then you can get these.
There.
Like, you get
Yeah.
5,
That's
4
what I'm gonna
in a
do.
row.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it that way.
Okay.
Alright.
So you roll 8d6.
Yes.
Shit.
And they have to make dexterity saving throws.
That's bad for them. We're just gonna do one for all of them.
I
A
need
12.
26.
That's a
So that's a fail.
How
I
many?
need 5 more.
Here you go. 4, 5. Those are the dice I used to roll stats. Hopefully they'll roll good on your damage.
Oh, that she runs everything.
5, 5, 4.
Oh no, that was a 5. 10, 15, 20, 24, is that a 1? Assuming.
That's a 1.
It's a 1. So 26.
Alright, cool. 2 of the skeletons fall dead. The other ones seem to resist it. Not slightly, just enough to not die.
That's fair.
But their bones are now singed black for the rest of the first 2 skeletons vaporized, and then as it went, the ones near the back are just almost dead.
Gotcha. Cool. It's my turn.
Very good. And Quentin, who are now in a sea of zombies entangled by a rope. Skeletons.
Skeletons. Yeah.
Happy skeletons.
They are.
Oh, any flammable objects are now on fire.
There's a big hole in the portrait at the end.
Alright.
Where you at, Fire Spell? Flame Sphere.
Firewall.
Flame Sphere. I don't have Fireball.
Oh, no? It didn't come as a
I
Undying Light
don't
one?
think so. No, I was bummed.
Hmm.
Nope.
It seems like one that it would have been.
Burning Hands, Flame Sphere, Daylight, Fire Shield, Flame Strike. No Fireball. Daylight is my level 3.
Daylight's not bad.
No.
Yeah, Flame Sphere.
Flame sphere.
And I hit the wrong button there.
Dexterity saving throw again?
Yep, Dex saving throw, or they
Fail.
take 5d6.
Whoa, upcast.
And where's that going?
Look, it's a flame sphere. Oh, and it can go
15 feet?
30 feet.
15, 30. I think it's 15.
30 feet! As a bonus action, I can move. Woo! So, yeah, as an action, I will cast it on this motherfucker.
Alright.
And then 5, 10, 15, 20.
Those are 10s.
These are 10s, okay. So, 10, 20, 30.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll get 5 guys.
Cool. Burgers and fries. That first guy is gonna die because he was in the way
The
of
dead pile.
Silly Sally's lightning bolt. So he's very dead.
10, 9, 11. What? No. That's 26. 26 damage for all 5 of those guys.
These guys are also black and crispy, but not yet dead.
Alright, and then that's my turn. And then that is my turn.
Gregor.
Alright, so what's her face look like there? She look
Ghosty.
Yeah, she looks ghosty
She
and
look-
wraithy and angry.
fair enough.
Pencil, please. Sorry.
You should have your own. It's on the other
So
side of
we're
your
on the
book.
rocks.
Oh, thank you.
I put her in there
Where she is.
next to Sean.
It's usually.
Yeah.
Oh, she
I'm
would have gotten
gonna.
hit by my lightning.
We'll put her on the other side then.
Don't worry.
I wish she got hit by the flaming sphere then.
Mm. We'll say she didn't get hit because she wasn't there until
She
now.
slapped a skeleton.
That's
Okay,
fair.
fair enough.
Because
Uh,
otherwise
I
you
accept
would have
that.
changed your tactics to not hit her and then.
I wouldn't have hit her.
Oh, I would have hit her. I would have gone right for her.
Well,
Well, now you can go
She's
right
right
for
next
her.
to me and I'm restrained. I don't want
That's
to
fine. I'm
That's fine for
gonna
you.
let the rope use its action to de-restrain him, since the rope is like sentient.
Oh, nice.
It just de-restrains you.
Ah!
And I'm going to. I'm not sure.
Tower shield.
My tower shield and my magic hand.
Do we attack her? Do we attack her? Do we not attack her? What do we do?
Let's run through the door.
Run through the door?
Alright, so very hot fuzz / action movie. I'm gonna like jump backwards through the door and chain lightning from the ring.
Nice, cool.
And I'm gonna target her. Screw it. I'm gonna
Alright.
target her with the main bolt, and then it's gonna jump out and hit the 3 guys that also got hit by the flame sphere.
Okay.
So
Those guys are gonna die because they were just barely hanging out.
I need 8s. 2, 4, 6, 2 more. Oh, I'm sorry, 2 more. I need 10 d8s.
That's a lot of D8s.
Chain lightning.
You guys are complaining about that ring.
Now it's
10,
cool.
20, 30, 42, 44.
Alright, so all those skeletons are dust. She gives like a roar of pain and anger in her high-pitched voice. Her face was like almost like still pretty. Now she is like kind of shed that
Yours too, right?
mask of humanity that she had and is emerging as a large,
Hey, I had 3.
Yeah,
terrifying
Sean's
looking
one of the
creature.
green, teal ones. Was
Oh, sorry.
man.
Since you were looking at her, I imagine when you cast Chain Lightning, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as you now see her true visage.
22.
Alright, you will take some damage, but you do not go blind. So that's good for you.
That is good for me.
You will take 9 damage.
Let me see if I have anything that I can do as a bonus action real quick. So that was was the ring an action or a bonus action?
That's an action.
Uh,
Roll me percentile.
Oh, correct.
51 and better.
51 or better as it comes back.
Recharges.
16.
Nope.
Ring's gone.
Right, what?
The ring's dead. It's
Oh.
useless now.
Like forever?
Yep.
We could have had a dragon.
Oh, you could always talk to.
I could have had
No.
a dragon. Don't throw this wee shit out there, okay?
I mean, to be fair, he only won because of me.
Because I gave you the ring. Oh my god, what more can I fucking do?
Keep the dragon.
Keep the
Keep
dragon.
the dragon.
Reverse time and keep the
You know
dragon.
what? I quit.
Challenge her to another game.
I quit, you guys.
You're not allowed to quit.
Yeah.
You're already here.
I tell you what, before one of the skeletons that was next to her
Mhm.
dies, I'm gonna activate my blood curse of the fallen puppet, and I'm going to, before it dies, I grasp on to what life it had left. I'm gonna have it attack her.
Alright.
So, and I'm going to take Crimson Right damage of 1 point, which was awesome. And now it swings at her with a +5 to its attack and a +5 to its damage.
Alright, cool. It is going to hit. Unfortunately, it just has a mundane weapon. And it swings right through her.
It was worth it.
Yeah. It was a good idea.
Yeah.
She's just, a ghost.
A ghost, yeah, it's fine.
What happens?
From the other side of the hall, there's going to be the guy who was playing the drums on his ribcage, and he's going to sneak up behind you, and he's going to open up his ribcage and try and grab you from behind. So he is going to make an athletics grapple against you. So you need to athletics grapple against him, and he's going to have a 16.
Is that a natural 1?
Yep.
Let's do it natural.
Oh no! So he's gonna grapple onto you, and then the spikes from inside of his ribcage are gonna start shooting out and stab you.
Did you make it through the door?
And they're going to hit.
I would say so, yeah.
And you're going to take some damage.
Don't push me outside. I made it through the door, right?
Yeah, you moved out to 30 feet. And that is a D10, which is not the right.
Because it's dark out.
And you are going to take 18 damage.
In the dark. And all opportunity attacks against me have disadvantage.
A little ribbon is gonna fly out. What weapon did you have in your hand? You have your bow in your hand, correct?
Yeah.
Yes. She is going to attempt to and attack you and grab the bow right out of your hand.
But you can never be disarmed because you're an Eldritch Knight.
Look at that. Well, she is gonna try to attack you though. With an 18.
That will. I have an 18.
Oh, that's gonna hit.
That was so close.
So she like wraps her ribbon around your hand and like grabs onto you and like starts pulling, and normally it would flip out of her hand. She's confused that it doesn't, but instead it just deals 6 damage to you.
Okay.
Then there's the other ribbon dancer who is going to. Did you roll initiative for Ron? We never did.
I don't know what his plus is, but 16.
We're gonna put him just at the end, I guess. Just we don't have a card for him or anything. He's gonna be the ace
In the hole.
in the hole.
He's
Do the same thing to him, but Ron's gonna see that happen. He's gonna move his axe out of the way and chomp back through the ribbon.
Ooh.
You know, as flourish.
That's one.
And then let's see. There's a whole bunch of skeletons, but it's not their turn. Now it is Ranrak's turn, or not Ranrak. It is Roric's turn. I have Ranrak on my side.
So,
What level is everyone? Everyone's 14.
Yes.
Everybody's 14.
I'm in the skeleton,
You are inside the skeleton.
and if I Misty Step, I couldn't Moonbeam, because it's 2 spells.
Correct.
Yeah, bonus action. You can still attack.
From inside the skeleton.
Or you can Misty Step out and then still attack.
What happens, because I have a ring of jumping, so could I potentially jump out of
Good
the...
try.
So
So,
an athletics check.
I'm going to try and jump, it's a bonus action, out of the skeleton.
Okay.
Athletics,
22.
22.
Hey, roll again. A 17.
Yeah, I passed.
Uh,
21.
You leap out, breaking the top 3 pieces of his rib cage, and leap out majestically, do a double front flip, and land on your feet.
So a 10 foot up, 20 foot away,
Okay.
and Moonbeam on her.
Alright, cool. Just make a saving throw. She's gonna fail. 'Cause that's how the roll went.
11.
11 damage. Cool. And that is your turn. Steven is gonna start yelling out.
Yeah.
Ah!
You just left him there.
I didn't see
Wow.
the skeleton coming up. Steven, hit anything that comes near you.
Does he
Steven doesn't have a
stick?
weapon.
Just start throwing punches.
Steven will start throwing punches.
Just start running.
With disadvantage.
into
And then
the,
start running.
Because of the blinding.
running into
Just start
the...
swinging your arms wildly and run forward.
He
Hope
misses.
for the best.
And then he'll start running wildly, but he's gonna make a dex saving throw to see if he can take a couple steps without falling. No, he can't. He takes 3 steps and falls forward onto his face. It's hard being blind.
Oh, Steven.
Oh, Steven. Ah!
I hate
Ow.
him, but I feel bad.
Well, he might be about to die.
All
So
right.
you won't have to feel too bad for too much longer. He takes 3 damage from falling on his face.
I could finger of death him and turn him into a skeleton that I have under my control.
I feel like it's a
Yeah.
waste.
It is.
Steven,
Actually, that might be the only thing you can fight in this whole castle that can take necrotic damage.
well, till later.
We don't know.
We
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Alright, fair enough.
So then after that it would be the enemy's turn. And it will be, which is the rest of all the skeletons.
Oh.
And they're gonna do, everybody's gonna get 1 attack.
Even though I'm outside?
Oh, you are outside, so you're not gonna get 1 attack. You 3 are inside, so you're all gonna get 1 attack. And then
Have you ever
So,
fired
that,
chain lightning
22.
that goes jumping
Yep.
through the air?
Silly Sally, 14, and Quentin, 16.
Miss.
Alright, so only Pat. Oh, and Ron, he gets hit as well, and Steven. He gets hit. Poor guy.
He's prone.
Roric,
I'm gonna try
you
again.
are going to take 14 damage.
Oh no.
Ront is going to take 28 damage, and then Steven is going to take. Steven is going to die in a screaming mess of blood
Oh, Steven.
and axes as they.
He shouldn't have come back. He was free and clear. He shouldn't have come back.
It's true.
So I will take care of Ront's damage.
Ooh, Steven.
I could try. Oh no, I already used my.
I gotta get
reaction.
those gold
Let's
coins.
let him go.
I was gonna say they were platinum coins.
Oh shit! I'm definitely gonna.
I was gonna say I could have, if I hadn't used my reaction, I could have been like, wait, Steven, make one last attack.
You could do it, pal, with your disadvantaged blindness.
But with a +5 to his to hit.
Yeah, that's true. He might be able to punch one
Skeleton.
Skeleton.
With a +5 damage.
to do 6 damage.
He might.
I gave him 10s for all of his stats.
Oh, Steven.
It's just a regular old average guy with a list.
Steven.
But he is very dead. The lady of Watercrest
The lady gets hit with.
with Moonbeam. Indeed.
Oh.
9. Oh, I need
She can fail her saving throw.
17.
Nice. Small suits. And then she almost starts to like pulse a little bit. And then she's going to reach out to Quentin. Yeah, because.
She likes you.
That's right. Yeah.
And she is going to unleash blight upon you. No,
Oh,
I forgot to say.
Necrotic.
He still has a flaming sphere, right?
He does.
So the zombies near the flaming sphere. would
No,
die?
all the ones that were.
They're all dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They're
It's the
out.
same turn, so they're all
Gotcha.
dead.
Yeah.
So it's a con save?
It is a Constitution saving throw. DC 17.
I failed.
Oh no! You take full damage.
Oh.
Which is 86, right? Or
Yeah.
88.
86.
86.
When a resistance to necrotic is a lead.
Gross.
And her and I were getting along so well.
Yeah, but she's a bitch. A bitch. She always has been.
And
Not mundane damage.
Oh, but
Yeah,
she
it
could
would
have
be-
rolled much better than she did, so
No,
that's.
they have lightning. They all do damage.
Oh, she did roll much better.
Well, magic weapons work, so you should be fine.
So that will be
Yeah, well, it's
24
magic.
damage.
Ah.
So you need to make a DC 12 con save.
oh yeah,
Keep up your.
Concentration.
I failed.
Oh no.
My flaming sphere.
This
no.
year's.
This is the first time we've had one above 10.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, the damage is starting to rack up because we're getting closer to the end.
Yeah.
The more deadly fights are coming out.
Starting to ram rack up.
Uh-oh.
Mm.
And then it will be... Oh, and then she will teleport 40 feet towards the hallway.
Oh,
Yes. Very good. And then it will be Silly Sally's turn.
awesome.
Are you out the door yet?
No, it's not my turn yet. It's your
Oh.
turn.
It just went back. It went through the round
Okay, good.
completely.
Am I engaged in fighting with these people right now? Or can I just move?
Those two guys, yeah, they're right next to
If
you.
you move, they'll get opportunity attacks.
I think you got one. I mean, you
The
can
zombie
shot,
horde.
You can shocking grasp one of them, and if you hit them, then they don't get
Or you
reaction.
could just take the hit. I mean, you
Yeah,
have a ton of
nice.
health.
Yeah.
What else are you gonna do this turn?
No.
I'm just
Marry
saying.
someone.
I mean, or you could
Dash.
dash or like
Disengage.
You could even disengage.
Yeah. I'm just gonna.
disengage.
Yeah.
Only
I can't go
25.
all the way.
She only goes
I only go
25.
25.
Oh, so you're a year and a half.
Year and a half.
Trying to make my way up to the friend. And then, because I was moving, and then for an action.
Did you took the disengage?
You took-
I took disengage, you're right.
You
Nice.
can't do anything.
Alright. Well, alright.
Unless you have a bonus action.
Do you have a bonus action you can do? Bonus action cantrips? She do
No,
bonus
it's
action?
that.
There are none. Only shillelagh.
Yeah.
You can't shillelagh.
No.
Oh well.
So that's it. That's all I got.
You made it almost to the door.
I almost made it to the door.
Yeah. And
Next
then,
turn.
Yes. And then it would be Quentin's turn.
Quentin.
There are no zombies around you right now.
That bitch left you.
Which is nice. I'm alright.
She didn't want to die.
Get her with the moonbeam.
Oh,
I have witch bolt? That's nice.
I'm gonna jump again. I'm gonna.
How many spells do you have left?
One.
One.
Well, I have one of my spell slots, and then I still have a Finger of Death
Ah.
that I haven't done yet.
I still have lots of spells.
Q.
Yeah.
No.
I have 2.
Yeah, I'm just going to,
2, 6.
I don't know.
Stokers.
Eldritch Blast. Hit her, kill her. She ran away.
She's no longer a threat, though.
Yeah,
I'd rather experience Quentin.
experience.
Experience Quentin.
She also blighted your face.
That's
She
true.
did
She's
that.
kind of a
She
bitch.
lied.
After she
Right
made
in
you
your face.
tote her through the freaking castle.
All right.
There's no loyalty.
All right.
Alright.
I am going to ask Bingle.
Your owl.
Fly. Oh, I knocked myself over. She's gonna do a flyby
Alright.
and caw in her stupid mouth, and then fly back to me. Or not to me. He's looking at me like here.
Alright, Big Bull, getting right in her face,
Uh,
is gonna have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no!
There he is. That's.
That's been-
Because he's looking at a horrible visage.
Yeah, but he's an owl.
Yeah, but he's got big eyes for it.
He fails.
He fails,
Yeah.
and he's gonna burst into flames and die.
Yeah, that happens.
Because, yeah, how much health does he have?
One.
One. So
Owls have
he's,
1.
But he did help.
yeah, he got in her face.
All right, cool. Eldritch Blast
Great, with advantage.
with advantage on the first attempt.
Alright.
All right, that is a lot.
If it's better than 18, you're good.
It's a 27.
Yes, you're fine.
All right, 27 for the first one. Second one is going to be a 28.
Yes,
The
also.
third one is an 18.
18 also hits.
All right, so that's 1,
3d10 plus
2.
15.
Where's my other D10?
3d10 plus 15. That's good.
Oh, that sucks.
Well, the plus 15 is pretty
Uh,
good. Put you in close shape.
Fucking 19.
Okay.
Is it a 1? Jesus. Wait, no, I lied. 20.
Oh.
Takes 20 damage.
Ooh.
Even with 20 sounds.
You send it like this, and then now she's pulsing more than she was with bright white light.
I say, that was my owl! And then I leave the room.
Okay. In anger. It was your owl. Now it's flaming. Well, it's a familiar, so it just goes to
So
the
just
dust.
nothing.
Yeah. And then after that, it is Surbrugger's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna peek back in the room and I'm gonna shoot her with Eldritch Blast.
Alright.
So, 24,
Yes.
28,
Yes.
23.
Yes.
So, 1, 2,
Oh no.
3!
Oh wow! Boom, 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 and you like wisps a little bit.
And then I'm gonna move up a little bit
Oh my
and I'm
god.
gonna grab Silly Sally's cloak and pull her out the door.
All right, you can do that. Say that will work.
Make
Okay.
the way.
Yeah. And then it is their turn.
Sorry, Ron.
We out.
The two dancers are both going to attack Romp. One is going to miss, the other is going to hit, and she is going to attempt to take his axe away.
Xander.
First, she will deal damage.
Oh, you're all
Alright.
right.
They almost ran.
So she deals 6 damage, and then she attempts to whisk Romp's axe away, and she does. She pulls it out of his hand, and then the big guy, who you just jumped 20 feet away from, he's gonna lumber up to you, and his ribcage is gonna, and he's gonna try and get you again. Yeah, sure. Natural 20. So that's a 28.
And it's a dex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's an
Dex.
athletics check.
Oh. 25.
That's still not good enough. So we will grab you, and then you will again get like attacked.
Unfortunate.
Yes, that is bad news. In Little Chinatown. 11, 22 plus 4, 26 damage.
Okay.
And then that will be the end of his turn. Now it is your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and jump out again. That was athletics. 12. Yeah.
Oh, I guess you gotta make a concentration
Wow,
save.
for your moonbeam.
Oh
For
yeah,
Moonbeam.
that's right.
Of 12.
Yeah.
You're fine. You're fine. Plus you
still-
get plus 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
19.
What did you get for athletics to burst out?
12.
You can burst out! You made the hole before, and it's still there.
Okay, good. So 10 up,
Good, right?
20,
They really are.
and moonbeam right there.
Alright.
So it's all of them, right? Or a couple. It's a 10-foot thing, movie.
Yeah, it's a 10-foot radius. So hit those other guys too.
Yeah, 5-foot radius.
5-foot radius, but 10 feet.
Yeah.
There's other guys in there. They'll get
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah. So 9.
9, yeah.
9 damage. She fails. They fail. Wait, what's your saving throw? There's a 15.
18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Could've
What?
kept-
Nope.
Aw. Next time.
And I was saving that my last spell slot for counter spell.
Maybe you'll need it later on.
No, well, I need a nap for this.
She's now just started glowing completely. But it's and like a keening, a magical keening, like, fills the room.
It's gonna blow up.
Yeah. And then it will be NB1, which is the zombie or the skeleton horde, who are going to attack you and Rons, because they're the only people left in the room. First, Roric. That is going to be a 17.
Nope.
And then Ront, and that is going to be a 25, so that will certainly hit him. And that will be for 18 damage, and Ront does not look healthy anymore. He did look healthy, but he no longer does. And he doesn't have a great axe.
But they don't attack her, do they?
No.
Yeah.
She's undead like them.
Well, I know she smashed the one before, so.
And then it will be Ront's turn, and he's going to try and break the grab on him. And he's going to be able to do that, and he's going to shove the one right next to him away, 5 feet, hopefully. But he can't, so he's going to provoke an opportunity attack as he attempts to flee out the door. Ooh, that's not good. That's a natural 20 for them, so she's going to and grab his leg, and he's like at the edge of the door. Falls on his face and takes damage. So you to there. And then you didn't get hit. So that brings it back up to her. She is going to take moonbeam damage.
Oh, nice. 17.
17.
Alright, 17. Cool. That's
Plenty.
that is plenty of damage. Except she was already glowing. And she's gonna disappear, move 40 feet towards you.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Alright, and how close? Within 20 feet?
No.
No.
No. Yeah, it depends on your use of
Ish.
angles.
Nope.
Yeah.
There is
How about
20.
Ron? 20 feet to Ron?
20
Yeah.
feet to Ron.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Alright, so we'll let you make the dex save. You'll already be taking half damage. Ron's gonna make his dex save. He's restrained, so he gets disadvantage.
So I made it.
What'd you get?
I thought you said I had to make it.
Oh, you do. You take half damage already.
4.
4, so you take
Wait.
full half damage.
What's happening?
She's blowing up.
Oh!
She going kabooey.
Yeah.
We're outside. We're
It's a
fine.
spell.
Ron,
That doesn't work.
it's about to be wrong.
I don't think I could counterspell explosion.
I don't think you can counterspell explosion. That was more like a natural trait
Yeah.
that I gave her.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a spell, just like she's been a specter for so long, she's just like slowly been storing energy, and it's now just reached critical mass.
Yeah.
And so she blows up, and the entire room shakes with fury.
And this is definitely not a spell.
This is definitely not a spell. It's like an
We're gonna-
explosion.
All that cake.
Alright, so you'll take full half
No, it's
damage.
all those Krabby Patties. They go right to your thighs and then you explode.
That's what it is.
What happens?
Oh wait,
Too
I
many
actually
crab patties,
hang
man.
on. I have something for this. We can swap her out now, so she's gonna blow up.
Oh, look at that!
Yes, she is.
And she explodes, and you take 22 damage, and Ron takes 44 damage, and goes unconscious. Boom! He gets slammed into the wall.
Oh, gross.
But obviously that wasn't enough damage to kill him outright. So he is unconscious on the floor. All the zombies within 20 feet of her, they're dead. And then it is Silly Sally's turn.
Oh, and she's gone.
Is she?
Yeah, she's done too.
She's not a thing anymore.
The last noise that she makes before she disappears into the ether. My pearls! These are just sugar.
Crushed it.
Got her.
Okay, so wait, what's the situation right now? Ron is
Unconscious at the door.
okay, and is he still getting attacked?
He will be.
He will be pretty soon.
You get Run, I'll get him.
Huh?
You get Run, I'll get him.
He's up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing.
All right, so I
get
try
Ron.
to grab Ron and pull him in, except he's really big.
You are a fighter.
What's your strength?
I'm not very strong.
What's your strength?
It's 15 plus
That's still
3.
way
strong.
stronger
Pretty
than
damn
me.
All
strong.
right.
You're as strong as him.
All right.
And he's a paladin.
Yeah, well, I doubt a 7
16,
is gonna.
16.
We'll say your natural strength allows you to pull an unconscious body around, because I think like your lifting weight is like 20 times your strength modifier.
Yeah.
So that's like 300 pounds at least, and he's a big orc, but he's not bad.
He's in the room.
Ah!
And you can pull him out,
I pull him out.
unconscious. And then it is Flint's turn. Not Flint. I have the
Quentin?
wrong- Quentin.
I'm going to
Q-
hop out and
W-
try and shoot these two motherfuckers.
Yeah, shoot those two motherfuckers.
Because I have repelling blast.
And push her back 10 feet.
That's what I'm trying.
That's what I was figuring.
28
Yes.
and 13
Uh-huh.
and 22.
Alright, well, the 13 misses.
All right,
But
so
the other one's hit.
they're gonna take. One of them is going to take 9, and the other one is going to take 13.
Then they make saving throws to not be pushed.
Nope.
Oh
They
no!
just get pushed.
That stinks for them. They'd have failed anyway.
And then I say, "Jump out!" and hop back in the room.
In case you missed that.
Alright, and then it is Gregor's turn.
I'm gonna pop one of my greater healing potions and I'm gonna pour it in Ron's mouth.
Ah, that's awfully kind of you. So he doesn't die. How much does Ronsk get
What
you?
happened to the lady with no ears?
What? You guys left her over there at some
Okay.
point.
She got escorted out in the hallway.
That's right. Shit.
6.
She didn't die, which is nice. But
Not, yeah,
15.
She didn't die yet. Alright, 15 health. That's some. And then that would be that's like a bonus action potion. deal.
Yeah, sure. And then I'm gonna like peek my head in the room and be like, let's try this again.
Eldritch Blast.
I'm gonna shoot at the ones that are near Roric.
Makes sense.
Because you like me so much.
15. Natural 1.
Ooh. Oh, a natural one.
Natural 1, you need 10, and a 27.
Alright, 27 hits. Depending on what your natural one.
Depending on well, the first one definitely hits.
Yes.
So let's go with that. Does 7
Nice.
to that guy.
So he dies.
yay!
This guy or that
That
guy?
guy.
This guy?
Yep.
The one that's on the floor.
A natural 1.
Okay. Percentile?
Oh, correct. 91, 100 something, so nothing bad happens. 91 plus 14.
Thank you, Claire.
Nothing unusual.
Nothing unusual happens, I'm sorry.
You just miss.
And then the second one goes to the other guy, and he takes another 7.
Ah, he does not die. He's doing okay.
And I peek back out the door.
And then it is Enemies 2's turn, which is going to be the big guy who you keep jumping out of, but he keeps
Oh,
trying
I forgot
to
that he
eat
was
you.
there.
Which guy is he?
He wasn't any of those guys specifically. He
I
was
got
in my imagination.
Ah.
But he's very large chested, as he can eat
Barrel
people in his barrel chested. Yeah. Yeah, he's even got a great axe, but he hasn't used it at all.
Why not?
Why not? Because he's got this giant.
No, I'm saying why not have a great axe?
Oh yeah, sure.
Because it looks cool.
It looks really cool when you're 4 feet wide and your chest attempts to grab paladins.
So cool.
With a 27 athletics check.
No, fail.
So you will take damage as you get grappled into his
Belly.
and you will take 15.
Get in my bag.
It was a big old Scottish fella. You will take 21 damage and be restrained.
Dude, you're hurting, man.
Again.
Kinda. Like
and
half.
No, we can't short rest. Because it'll be midnight if we short rest. It's after 11, so.
after
We
11.
died.
Bad stuff
We
happens.
haven't even made it to the basement
Yeah,
yet.
and that's gonna be all that happens, and then it'll be your turn because those 2 dancers are gonna be. Well, one got blown up in the thing. The other dancer is. She's a tiny dancer.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's been trying to hold us closer.
He's been trying to hold Ron really close.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna.
I'm sorry, did you say Tony Danza? I'm pretty sure that's how the song goes.
Yep.
Try
That's how I've always heard.
Jump out.
Try and jump out instead of Misty stepping to the door.
I think I get out with
Being
it.
out.
23.
Well, we'll see. Yes, you jump out with a 23. Woohoo!
Jump. 1, 2, 3. Misty step, you bastard.
Oh, Moonbeam.
Or
You
Moonbeam,
can
yeah.
only move your moonbeam 60 feet.
Oh.
Oh.
Close cube is 10. Move it over as many people as you can get.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
You can put it in his way, I guess.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, hit all those people over there.
And then you. I can't hurt. I mean, you don't have to.
You're rolling solid on the Moonbeam damage.
Yeah, better than the 1, 1, 1.
Are you out of the chest?
How'd you do?
Did you jump
14
out of the
hits.
chest?
14?
Yeah,
Alright,
yes.
cool. These skeletons do not look healthy.
Okay.
Perhaps it is their turn, so now they'll make another saving throw. Fail. Nobody makes saving throws on my side of the board.
Another 9.
Another 9, and then they burst into flames and die.
That was cool.
That was cool. The other skeletons are gonna start running towards you. But none of them are within 20 feet, so none of them can make it. But they'll dash right up next to you.
Oh, they're dashing, so.
Yeah, but that's the end of their action. But they did dash,
Yeah.
and they're all right there surrounding you by the door.
Oh no.
And then it will be Ron's turn. And Ron will get up, and he'll see you there, and he'll pull you in, because he's a nice guy.
Slam the door shut.
He just pushes him in.
Kicks you, abandons you. No, he knows you're a powerful asset for saving his children. And
I was gonna say, does pulling
Maybe
somebody
close
against their
the
will
door?
provoke an attack of opportunity?
I don't think so.
I wouldn't think so. But
I don't think these guys were just in the midst of dashing. So if and then he pulls them out, in my brain that all happens like kind of at the same time, so they don't have enough
Closes
time.
the door with the other hand.
Ron does not close the door
Oh,
with
he
the other
could.
hand. But then it is your turn.
I close the door.
With your other hand. The door closes, and you all went out the same door, which was the corrected door to go out, unless you wanted to fight those guys in the courtyard.
Nope.
Now you are in the courtyard with them out.
Oh, alright.
just without fighting the 30
But we don't have.
hours.
But yeah, we don't get this. Thanks. Check it. Checks.
Okay.
Thanks, you're done.
So now you want to throw the keys in the holes?
Real quick.
Well,
I want to like peek back in and see if the skeleton's still there. Just like
Yeah, they're still there, having a good dancing, having a good time, having a party. All the ones that died are now back up, and they're all feasting, having a grand old time. They love stuff like that.
I want to try to use my rope of entanglement, which is my new favorite thing apparently.
All right.
And try to grab Ron's great axe off the floor and pull
okay.
it back out the door.
Make me, I don't know, an attack on it. And it'll say it's got an AC
Or
of
an
14.
action.
20.
Alright, and you can pull it back to you,
Oh, shut the door.
and you shut the door.
And I'll hand it to Ron.
He says, many thanks. Ow.
Yeah.
That lady exploded.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
I'm not. She was a bitch.
You were such a bitch. You guys didn't have to take that walk through the courtyard with her. She sucked.
How was that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I'm
wasn't
glad.
good. It sucked.
I'd attacked her with my axe.
She kept on calling me a peasant and making me traps and then
Talk about
die.
the PC master race the whole time. Didn't even
It was weird. It was weird.
So, how's everybody doing on health?
Okay.
Not
The
too,
skeletons are in the yard drilling.
not too hot here.
So,
I'm
well,
not doing great. Ron's not doing great.
I'm gonna lay on hands
One
myself.
skeleton with a katana is like spinning in circles and they're all trying to stab him, but he's like blocking like a crazy man.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm on our side.
Right. We need to get him on our side.
And then he pulls out a second one.
What?
I noticed that they're like blue on the bottom. He starts like, and he's like slicing around and he like slices and it looks like he sliced one of the other guy's heads off, but his head pops off, whoop, and then pops back on.
Guys are crazy.
Yeah, solid. Steve's dead though. That just happened.
That's sad.
Steve died a lot.
tragedy.
He died with enough damage to just die.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright.
Instead of having to make death saving throws and like keening for your guys' help, which he was gonna do if he didn't take enough damage to die.
Should we give Runt another potion?
Well, I'm out of greater healing potions, so I used one on mine.
Alright, so I'm gonna give him another.
I used one on me and one on him. Did you want any more today, or are you out of healing?
Come out.
7,
You guys are running low,
11.
and it's after 11.
He's gonna take another 15 healing.
Ah, that's good for him.
Yes.
I have one healing potion.
How are you doing on healing?
I have 2 more healing potions.
Have a lay on hands, who you got?
I'm out of lay on hand. Lay on hands, yes.
You got your aura of vitality.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Should have been healing when you were killing guys.
Left and right. Yep. Every time I kill somebody, a D10 help.
Would
So-
have been good.
Well, Greg, remember that. What?
So I could potentially aura vitality and you just sit here and roll till everybody's up.
Yeah, for the next minute you could just roll
20d6.
20d6.
Does everybody need health?
I mean, I do. I need some.
I mean,
need
I
like,
can take it.
I need like 20.
I have 70.
Alright, you ready? You do that if you want,
I don't
and then I'm gonna go pee.
I don't want-
I'm sick.
Oh, I'm gonna do that then.
Alright, Rot needs 40 of them, so if you got it for him, he would enjoy it. I'm gonna pee.
Aura
So you roll
vitality.
2d6 10 times, and you break it up how you want to, however you want to heal, how you want to do it.
Can I borrow D6?
Yeah.
Alright. 8. 3. 7. 11.
What?
Well, that was positive.
Third. Hashtag magical secret. Only paladin though. Only paladin though.
Come on, 12. Okay. Oh no, I have to add.
Well, you could do Bard, Magical Secrets, multi-class of the healing, Cleric, if you have to live. And then that would
And
do
each one would do
plus
an
5.
extra 5 to that.
That's insane.
That's what I would have done had Rick actually played.
Yeah. Or, no.
That fireball.
80 health total. So.
They just like get out.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Rot needs a lot.
I need 28.
Don't worry about it. I'm good.
I mean, I could take some.
How much is
'Cause-
some?
I don't know. I mean, I'm at 105 out of 172.
That's decent.
So I'm like, I'm
We also
okay. Like, there are people who are way lower with health. Give it to them. But if there's some,
And I have a thing where if I go down to 0, I get half my health back and deal damage.
I need
It's almost like a good thing if you die a little.
Yeah, a little bit.
I think I'm just gonna put Ront back up to half and then just give her 40, because then she's almost.
She's 100 and she's an archer.
I know, but
You guys got boss fights.
How much do you need?
I only need like 40. Healing
20.
needs like 20.
Yeah. I mean, since you two and Ron are the melee guys, you guys are gonna hit one.
Okay, so I'll give 20 to you,
Yeah, you mean, okay.
and then I'll take 20, and then Ron's back up to full.
That sounds good.
Sounds good to me. Ron loves help. I'm surprised he hasn't died yet.
I'm not gonna let that happen.
You hope you're not gonna let that happen.
I'm not gonna let that happen.
You guys don't have a lot of spells to. Oh, the well is no longer covered,
Ah, okay.
and there are steps down
Yeah.
and around.
Okay.
I look down. What do I see?
You see darkness.
I see through magical darkness up to 120 feet. What do I see?
You see the floor way down below you.
Floor.
Okay. Good talk.
I'll go down first because I can see
All right, cool. I
through
will.
magical darkness.
We'll flip this over and I'll start drawing a little bit. We'll take a quick break. Internet. We'll be back in 5-10 minutes.
Yep.
Woo!
That's about halfway through the stream, so
Yeah. Look at that pacing.
that's right.
And then we have the underneath where you guys don't have a
Listen
map.
to some tunes, folks. We will be back.